Hello.
Hi.
So funny to find you here, Dwarven man. How are you doing? How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm not doing too bad. How about yourself? You doing okay?
Just doing all right. Just hanging out. Hello everyone.
Ah, yes. Oh, I just noticed the bearded bastards over there. How y'all
Oh, I
doing?
didn't see all these people in here. So funny.
Oh my goodness. There they are, right there. They look to be excited. That's good.
Welcome, welcome. We are here for episode 4 of Let's Learn Dwarf Fortress Steam Edition, and I am so happy to be joined by Krug Smash.
How's it going? Thank you for having me.
Yeah. And so, yeah, we're here to continue right where we left off from episode 3 of the Beginner Fort. And we're also going to hang out and talk about, I guess, like the first few days of Dwarf Fortress launch and a little bit about what Krug Smash is doing. And hopefully we'll be able to figure out what to do next in this mismatched fort of various things.
Hell yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so this fort here. Forgive me, I didn't watch the other live streams.
Oh
'Cause
no,
I
I
was
will give you the tour, and
Oh,
absolutely
please,
fine
yes.
that you did not watch the streams because there's a lot of hours and we've all been very busy.
Ah, yes,
So
yes.
as soon as I can figure out how to get to the top, yeah. All right. So, for those of you who missed, on last time on Let's Learn Dwarf Fortress, we had a fort. And what happened is that we have where should I even begin? We have our fort here. We've got our guard dogs. We've got some animals out to pasture. We've got some sort of just a few things laying around, which I'll explain why in a bit.
Okay. Sure. I mean, the typical dwarf fortress has crap all over the place. So,
Oh,
I mean,
yes. We've
looking good
managed
so
to
far.
organize a few things. So this is where we initially did our first offices. So you can see, I have some managers here.
Okay.
We had stockpiles here, but we were kind of oh, shoot.
I like it. They're
Yeah.
very minimalistic, little places. Not a lot of clutter in them. Just a
Now we're starting to get into the real cool stuff.
okay.
So,
Awesome.
this is leftovers from the stockpiles. We kind of tried to reduce the stockpiles and move them a little bit because this was our Lomi area. So we have our farms here, but some of these areas aren't Lomi. So this was our trying to find a place to farm, and we're running into these stone parts. So we have our major food storage area here with our cats, and they're guarding the food. And
Of course,
we've
yeah,
got
from
our...
vermin, rats, and beetles and
Exactly.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a lot of stone there on the ground that would make it non-conducive for farms, of course.
Then this
Oh,
is
look, some bedrooms.
yeah, I'm most proud of this because it's organized and everyone has their own bedrooms and the doors are all on the front. So we've got bedrooms, we've got some stairs, and then this is another workshop area. This is where all the crafting areas are, and we've got a smelter and all that. We had to build those kind of quickly because we had a strange mood that dwarf that needed ore, or sorry, bars of ore or something.
Of course, yes, I've ran into that same problem myself quite a few times. I love how the workshops look. They look so cool, I feel.
I like to make the workshops with jet because it gives it that cool black color, and I think it really it looks nice with the sprites and stuff.
Yeah.
So this is our IKEA. We had a sort of a constant work order of tables and chairs, and at one point doors and beds. And we're actually almost out of doors because we've been putting them places. But we have a ton of tables and chairs.
A whole bunch of stuff, too. My goodness, look at all that. All those shells, too. Got a bunch of turtle shells in there. Got furniture like that. What's the
These
pink
are all
color there?
mussels.
Mussel shells, okay.
These are rock salts, tables and chairs.
Rock salt. That's rock salt. Okay, rock is like a Himalayan salt sort of a deal, right? I guess that pinkish color would do that.
Yeah. So if you want pink things in Dwarf Fortress, go for your rock salt, and you can get
Okay.
that aesthetic.
Noted.
These are all the stockpiles again, because I made really small stockpiles out of habit because that's just what I did, and then people are like, no, you can make your stockpiles way bigger. Rose gold,
Okay.
yes, rose gold is also a material in the game that you can make things out of. This is my tavern. It was a little busier. There was some, I guess we have a dancer. We had we had more bards. So we have a few bards. We were working on getting like more of a tavern thing going here, but this is as far as we've gotten.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
And then we tried to dig like down a lot, and that's when we hit the caverns. We were looking for caverns.
Nice.
But they didn't have anything in them. They had like...
Not yet.
It looks like they've got... I don't know. I have no idea what to make of any of this. I know there were some areas that had like gems that I could see in the walls, so maybe like we can harvest those.
Okay. Yeah, you should be able to dig those out. It looks like it's fairly honeycombed, not a lot of big open spaces as per usual in Dwarf Fortress. But yeah.
I think we're still early down though, right? Like we're only at, this is -4 elevation. So
okay. Yeah, I'm interested to see what comes of these caverns during the stream here. They could be quite dangerous.
So I've heard.
Have you? Nothing's crept in yet. Did you like just strike the caverns?
I essentially just struck the caverns. Oh right, I was digging this way, I think. Yes, there's the stairs, and this is where we were digging. So this is where all the crystals were. So yeah, we hit this, and then we had a strange mood. I have to check these alerts. Oh right, we had the strange mood, and he needed, and so that's when we had to switch to building the ores and the smelting. And so he made. We had to sacrifice the turkey because it was Thanksgiving. And like when we had this stream, and then he made the turkey bone amulet.
Wonderful.
And actually,
that's the first artifact in this fortress?
No, this is the third artifact. On day one, when we had Tarn and Zach on, we had a very spectacular item. So you can see here. We actually have 6 artifacts.
Oh.
How did that happen? Oh, we have family heirlooms. I guess those are ones that people brought in with them, right?
Sometimes they can be held by visitors to your tavern too.
Oh, so that's probably
could be holding it right now.
Because I don't recognize these ones. So this is the turkey bone amulet, I think. Oh no, this is our second one. This is the. Oh no, this is the first one. This is the first one we made that has the image of the goblin having his nose ripped off.
Yes. Perfect. That's a good artifact right there.
That was our first one. So this is an amulet. Then we have a bone spear.
A bone spear. Nice decorative piece there. Not much combat value, but you can still do something with it.
Yes.
Uthar Tustem, that's the name. A mule bone spear.
Yes.
All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. Worth 3,000. Not too bad. Not terrible.
So we can't use this as a weapon?
You could. You could use it as a weapon. It wouldn't be very good. I mean, not traditionally in Dwarf Fortress. I don't know if that's been changed at all, but typically bone weapons, they're not.
Oh,
it's like
I guess
if you had a real, spear made out of a bone or something like that, compared to iron or steel or something,
Yeah, this is the turkey bone one. This is our Thanksgiving. So we have 2 amulets and a spear. And we actually had one person try and sneak in and steal some things. So we are on high alert, I think, at this point, because we have 3 artifacts. The other thing I want to note, which is the most embarrassing thing, is that on the first go of it, I was trading with the traders, and we had an economy of shell leggings, and so we were selling them, and then I accidentally, I'll show you what I did. I went to the trade depot, and then I clicked this button here, which means delete it, but I did it in the middle of the trade. So what happened is that it dropped all the traders' goods, and then they left, and I was stuck with all their stuff, and they dropped like anvils and cages, and so like those are still there, and like it messed everything up real bad, and so now I had to rebuild the trade depot, and I think we're okay now.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I've had that happen before myself, on accident.
Really?
But you get some free items out of the deal.
We got so many items, and that's part of the reason why we have these like huge stockpiles, is because we had to bring in everything, and actually not everything survived, because then a key came and stole all the gems. So
that sounds about right.
He took all the yellow diamonds and other things. But like, see, we have these bags of like pigtail. These are all like things that they left behind.
Okay,
Any
yeah,
of the
all sorts
chest,
of crazy
well, not the
crap, I'm
chest
sure.
necessarily, the wheelbarrow, the anvils. I have like some of them are, I think, yeah, this minecart here is a silver minecart.
Okay, okay, that's good. That's a nice silver minecart there. Absolutely.
So we have things. We did have traders come by again, and we sold all our beds, which actually wasn't a good idea because we stole from the traders, so they didn't have enough resources to bring all the beds back with them.
No.
So we could only sell so many beds, and so our IKEA economy has failed because they didn't have a wagon proper.
Well, they might come back, right? Like, have they been back since then?
No, not since we
Oh,
sold them the beds, but that was fairly
really?
recent.
Okay, okay. Well, let's see. It's late winter right now, and well, it was Dwarven traders, I would imagine. They'll be back next autumn, so you got quite a bit of time left.
Oh. Yeah, wasn't keeping track. It seems like we've been getting a lot of visitors because we do have our tavern.
I got Baron Consort of Wind Rulers visiting. That's interesting.
What's that?
Hmm.
Lantern? Oh yeah, we have some masterpiece tables and whatnot. And then yeah, this is our bard got possessed. I think he's okay now. And then yeah, we have, I guess, like the other thing is that we have some star characters.
Oh, who's that?
So, well, sort of. We have some children, but I think they're trouble because one of them was possessed. And then the leopard woman, she's gone now, but she was a bard. We had a
A
leopard woman
leopard
visit.
woman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fascinating. Really cool.
Yeah. And then we have a few couples. We have two couples, and they're in charge of making all the babies. And then, of course, our ultimate star player is our llama, who we love, who's still alive. And
Stray llama. Oh yeah.
oh, where is it? The lusty llama, yes.
The mascot. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
A stray llama just sitting outside.
Well,
8
she's
years
in
old?
pasture.
Okay. Okay.
But I was also recommended that perhaps now that we have our farm, we can maybe start to bring the animals inside.
Possibly. Possibly. It used to be, anyways, that a farm wouldn't produce like grass that grazing animals need to eat.
Oh.
So like, I mean, I don't know if that's been changed, maybe, but you would need like some sort of ground cover, like grass or underground moss,
Oh,
in order for a
moss.
grazing animal to eat. But since you've access to caves, sometimes that allows moss to come in and grow on your dirt areas upstairs. Though that cavern down there didn't really look to have any moss. I think it's mostly mud. So I'm not sure if that will happen or not.
Sal did mention that. I forgot. But yeah, we also checked for moss, and she said she couldn't find anything. But it does look like there's lots of like new plants that have grown. Like we've got all these like apples and things. Maybe we can harvest that. It'd be an easy thing to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely could. If I recall correctly, down somewhere in the bottom there was yeah, that little bag and bush icon down at the bottom there. That's gather plants. You could use that to gather like bushes, I think. Like that's like, plants that are growing from the ground. But then you have like there's like fallen fruits and nuts on the ground too. You can make
Oh.
a zone for that and gather items from the zone as well. So it's like two different methods to gather food off the ground, forage for food and whatnot.
There. Um.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, I see what it does. It turns the bags in. Just to quickly shift to chat. So what we've been doing is we've been uploading the VODs on our YouTube channel, the Kit Fox Games YouTube channel. This is just because I like to edit them down a little bit because I know like a full VOD has like like airtime, like that space ahead of time, and it kind of just edits it down a little bit so it's not like a huge slog to watch through. And I know a lot of people will watch them later that won't be watching live. But yeah, the Kit Fox Games YouTube channel is where we host all the VODs. You know what? I haven't actually. we've kind of done the overview of the fort, but we haven't actually properly introduced you, Grugsash. Do you want to maybe just like talk a little bit about what kind of content you make?
Oh, I suppose.
Well, I kind of do
YouTuber.
the rough work of setting some things up.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not gonna talk too much about it. I make YouTube videos, just edited Dwarf Fortress content. I try to drag the stories kicking and screaming out of Dwarf Fortress and display them on YouTube for all the world to see with illustrations and sounds and that sort of stuff. It's fun. It's a fun little thing. Um, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. It's fun. Dwarf Fortress is great fuel for the imagination, and I have an overly active imagination sometimes, so it's perfect. Match made in heaven.
And
That's about
so
it.
you have been streaming a bunch lately since the
I have,
launch.
yeah, I had that one big go straight after the Arrow's launch day. I started playing the game 10 a.m. right when the game came out, and I streamed for I think it was 11 and a half hours or something like that. So it was that was a pretty big day. But that was pretty much it. I don't really plan on doing much of the streaming after that, but we'll see. Maybe from time to time. I'm going back to my edited content again, uploaded on YouTube. I'm gonna be uploading a video every other week now on
Wow,
Thursdays. So
that's
yeah,
pretty awesome.
it'll be fun. It'll be pretty darn fun. Actually, a little, I guess, a spoiler. Just while I'm here for this next episode, during that stream, that 11-hour stream, I had played in a haunted tundra, or it was a haunted glacier, just like ice, no trees or rocks or anything like that. And Fortress is doing pretty darn well, except for the Yeti corpses kept coming in and harassing the dwarves. But we discovered there was a Cyclops that was also living on site down in a cave that was nearby. And when we had gone down, it was terrible. It was a bloodbath down there. That Cyclops must have been down there killing animals and
Oh
other creatures that
no.
wandered onto the map for a while. But when we encountered the Cyclops, it was already gravely wounded from all these encounters. And so we sent some dwarves in to maybe go finish it off real quick, make the place nice and safe. And somebody hacked it just once. It killed the dwarf, but then the Cyclops died afterwards from blood loss. And we're like, hey, cool,
Nice.
safe, you know? But then the Cyclops came back to life as a zombie. And it came up into our fortress and murdered everyone.
That's
So
amazing.
this next edited video I'm gonna do, we're going back to this tundra. We're gonna try to capture this Cyclops. That's pretty much the whole premise. So I'm pretty excited about it. Just stuff like that, you know. Like you feel like it's goofy antics when you're playing Dwarf Fortress for me, anyways. But then if you really look at it, the stories are just so fun, you know. Like you'd turn something like that into an epic tale if you wanted, you know. Just a story of dwarves, revenge and death and adventure, and it's fun,
And
real
you
fun.
also illustrate all your stories as well. I think that's the other part if you're not familiar with Krug Smash's videos.
Yeah, yeah. I draw pictures a whole bunch. I draw the pictures. My wife colors them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Using yeah, yeah. She colors them using crayons. Actually, we started doing it like that because well, I mean, it's cheap to use crayons to color pictures, but like we started doing the colored pictures back in 2016 when I first started doing the videos, and using crayons mostly because Tarn and Zach were doing those crayon drawings back then,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought it'd be like a cool way to make the drawings a little similar to what they were doing too. You know, like a fun little nod in a way. And yeah, we still do it that way. We moved to colored pencils for a while, but it's not so good. I like the crayons.
Crayons are fun.
They're fun. Yeah, simple little tool, but they get the job done well enough. I like it.
I'd really like to make a call on Twitter or like Reddit to see if we can get people like finding their old crayon drawings and sharing them, and like we can have them all in one place. I think that'd be really
That'd be
cool.
really cool. Yeah, that'd be extremely cool, actually. Yeah, I've always been curious if there's like a repository for some of that sort of stuff. I'd like to see a big encyclopedia of. I'm curious how many drawings they've done. It's got to be
Oh God.
hundreds upon hundreds, right?
I can, yeah, I would assume so. Yeah, I think we should make a call out because I know for a lot of people they like, oh, like I was like rummaging through my stuff because these were like old things they used to do, and like so
Yeah,
for many people they're kind of like tucked away somewhere. So maybe we can put out a call for people to try and find them and take pictures.
that'd be excellent. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Yeah, every once in a while, I'll see one pop up somewhere, and it's interesting to me to see what Tarn and Zach picture the creatures like in the game. The creatures that they've made. I spend most of my time trying to interpret them in zany and fun new ways, but just to see the original intention behind them in a way is kind of interesting.
What's really interesting too is like how the sprites were created because I didn't see a lot of like the back end work because the communication used to be on the Dwarf art forums and then we moved them to the Discord. But when we were really getting going with the artists, Tarn Tarn would like send the descriptions of the creatures, right? Like I remember the fluffy wambler was one we shared the Tarn's description of, and then seeing like the sprite come out of it and like take into all those like details into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like really cool to see. So it's definitely like magic behind the scenes.
Yeah. I could imagine. I've drawn those things myself. I think how I drew mine was just like basically a circle with a face on it with like little arms and legs, and that was pretty much it. Like a pinkish sort of a color. Fun little creatures, those wamblers. But yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of the game, just like trying to interpret these creatures. Because like, you could take one creature, like a fluffy wambler, say, and interpret it 1,000 different ways, even though it's a rather simple design and just looking at it. You could, picture any sort of ways. It's, again, great fuel for the imagination. That's why I like Dwarf Fortress so much.
Oh, yes. We did get rid of that.
Troglodytes.
Yeah, what's that? Wait, hold on. These weren't here before. Oh!
Oh,
okay.
no!
Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. They're everywhere. It's like...
God. They've escaped the caverns. They're out by the brook now. This is their first look at the sun above. They're probably mystified by this glowing sky orb.
There's so many. Where did they come from?
Yeah, they came out of the caves. Got the caves open now, so they scurried up through your fortress, probably panicking your dwarves.
But I had a hatch.
Oh God, was it locked?
Oh no,
they might have just. They were just like, yeah, we'll peek through here. They ran up and now they're having their first sights of the terrible world above. Who let the trogs out? Someone says.
Oh my God. Well, are they gonna attack us or like spook us?
Well, they'll definitely spook you. As for attacking, yeah, if your dwarves get too close, they could get aggressive. You could see a description of the creature if on the there you go right there, yeah, a savage man like a cave creature. It's like a caveman almost, It's like a naked guy pretty much.
That's funny.
Yeah, there's a bunch of naked people just.
Maybe they'll go away.
Maybe.
Are they going away? They're going down the river. Nope. Where are they going?
They're heading. They're just.
What do they want?
Downstream, they're like the mighty salmon, heading off towards the sea. Yeah, they just appear to be milling about for the most part.
They're playing in the river with the frogs.
There they go.
Oh, hello.
Hey, this place is much more calm and peaceful than the underground. Oh, got a fisherman down there, I think.
Yeah, we have our little fishing hut area. We're getting all the berries and stuff. Okay.
Looking out across the pond and seeing the naked troglodytes running around.
Yo, look.
What's that about?
Oh, good. They're bringing their stuff into the food stockpile. That's exactly what we wanted.
Wonderful.
And then we have a variety of plants. So we've got our plum helmets on, I think 3, and then sweet pods on 2 plum helmets, 2 sweet pods.
Okay. Excellent.
What do you think? What do you think our like first goal should be next? It was kind of like slowly putting doors on bedrooms that didn't have doors and.
Oh goodness.
Like
I would say put a secure door in the cavern, because there's much worse things than troglodytes that can creep out.
Like where we broke into.
Probably. Yeah. Where was that? Was that the? I have to see it exactly to know, but
We gotta find that floor, I think.
It'd be best to have some way to control creatures coming in from the caverns, because that can get pretty ugly. Troglodytes are one thing.
Them. Like when I looked. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We want a hatch here. I don't know if I have any. Or do we want a hatch or a door?
A hatch is for like a vertical. Like it'll block up a floor pretty much. Like that. If that's the tunnel right there, I'd say throw a door in that baby right there.
Like right here.
If you put it like next to the stairs, say, just to the right of it, one little click, that should do it. Right there, yeah. And that should do it. And then you could, I believe, lock it. Yeah, you can lock it. I'm trying to remember how the game was working exactly when I was playing it the other day. But yeah, you can lock it after it's constructed, and then that should.
But should I send dwarves like down to maybe mine some of this like material, or is it too dangerous?
Well, I mean, danger is what a proper dwarven fortress is all about, right? So, I mean, yeah, you could head down there, get to mining a little bit, get some gems, get some
Just a
metals.
sampling, right? Like just like one
Right, just a
little
little bit.
each.
It's right there. It's right at the tunnel entrance. I mean, it shouldn't take 2 shakes to get out there and grab it. I mean, it's basically safe. I don't see the troglodytes are up on the surface right now, playing with the fish and stuff.
Oh,
It
sorry,
should be
folks. I put
fine.
in the hatch instead of the door. Cancel construction.
Oh, it's all good.
We ran out of doors. We went kind of hog wild on the doors.
Oh
So
yeah,
I think I have to
yeah.
wait for the workshop to finish.
We,
Just a little background for those that don't know. This is I'm still quite a beginner. I'm still learning, taking things slow. I'm not an expert at the original Dwarf Fortress either, but you know, we'll make mistakes and it's okay, and things will. Oh, I was making charcoal for the
works
smelter.
out fine in the end.
Basically safe. I mean, like, we have to keep an eye on those troglodytes though, because I don't. They're gonna like the traders are not gonna be impressed when they come
Well,
in.
typically the traders do bring guards, and I mean, if the traders came and the guards saw those troglodytes, they'd take care of them pretty quick, I would think. Where'd they go? Maybe they left. They may have left.
Wait, what's? I don't. What, did I do this? Maybe I
Sorry.
did. Oh yeah. Ooh,
What's that? Stairway?
what? Wait, I don't. I don't remember making this. That's okay. There is a little cave spider in here.
Tree cave. Okay.
I guess so. I have two. I guess I did because if I created a hatch, then you know.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Oh, nothing
I
like
guess
two.
there's two entrances, but this hatch should be okay because we guarded it.
Yeah. If you got a hatch up on top, it should be fine as long as it's locked, I suppose.
Uh-oh. There's a bat.
Uh-oh.
A giant
Oh.
bat. Hold on.
A
Hold on.
Giant bats are a problem.
That didn't look like a regular bat sprite. That looked like an actual
No,
like
that looks
messed
like
up
a big one. That was big.
messed up thing. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah.
Giant bat. Yeah, there it is.
It's sickly, but it's tough.
Oh. 2 years old. Okay, tough and sickly. No official position. You love to see it.
He finds the humor in most situations.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. He'll come up and just be like, maybe just chuckle it off and go back to the caves.
I guess Tarn didn't patch this out. Is basically what
That's
I'm getting
fair.
at. This is
Yeah.
not supposed to happen.
I did notice it during my stream too. I got a kick out of it, but I figured it's not something we're supposed to see. He's a friendly individual, this one.
But he
He
will
tries to do things correctly each time.
correctly
And
in
he's
the quick to tire and susceptible to disease. His hair is black and his skin is pale brown. His eyes are black.
There you go.
Yeah, there he is. Okay. Yeah, that's
Seems
pretty
friendly.
big. Please leave it in. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of other bugs we probably need to focus on. For those of you who don't know, we actually just posted some patch notes about 30 minutes ago. So we've already fixed some issues, most prominently with the widescreen issues that y'all were having, and some of the workshop issues. So first of many patches. Oh, look at that! Another classic masterpiece table.
Oh, nice.
We got to start
good
making
table.
things that are lighter, that people can take home.
Well, you could put tables in people's bedrooms too, and the way old Dwarf Fortress worked, anyways.
Oh.
If you put a table in a bedroom, in a chair next to it, they would just go and eat their meals at their personal bedroom instead of like a dining room.
Oh,
Which it's okay because like they look at the table and they're like, boy, that's a cool table. My room's better. They get a chair that's even better. But
we
then
have
they
a lot
don't
of
get to
chairs.
socialize. If they just eat meals in their bedroom, they don't socialize. They don't form relationships and all that sort of stuff. But you can make a dining room now, like a public dining room. There's you can make a dining room and a meeting hall. It looks like that whole thing's been split up a little bit, which is cool.
this is kind
Tom,
of the sort of setup I have.
Lovely.
I realize that you can't put 2 chairs to a table, which makes me very upset.
Oh yes, I hear that. I'm sure putting 2 tables next to, or 2 chairs next to a table. You heard something from the chat about that. If that's something I did, I wouldn't hear the end of it. But no, 1 table, 1 chair. It's typically how Dwarf Fortress works, anyways. But yes, it's not.
It's just an instinct. It's just like you make a table and you put 1 chair on either side.
Right. No, exactly. I hear that, you know? Definitely. So it does make sense.
Because we want people to be social. We don't want people to be antisocial. But I could put, like, a random thing. Like, we have a lot of just, like, I guess I could put a chair in. That's not going to... Like, if I put a little chair, that's not going to make them antisocial.
No, probably not. I think it's like if dwarves spend time socializing while also standing next to each other, then they form relationships. So I would think the best way to do it, I'm not an expert actually, but if you put like tables and chairs next to each other, then like while they're eating, they'll also talk. I think.
That's fun.
I'm not totally sure on that whole thing either, though. But that's typically how it works. I mean, you could also cram all kinds of crap into your dining hall there, and your dwarves will appreciate it no matter what it is. If it's a statue or a
we
coffer.
haven't actually made a statue.
Oh no!
We made a statue in another save file for the purposes of the trailer, but we didn't actually make a statue yet.
I think you should make a statue. You know, we should probably commemorate the events of the day. Like we got a giant bat and the troglodytes, both memorable. Then you got the llama. You make a llama statue.
Oh.
Slap that thing in there. I think that'd be pretty lovely.
Statue.
Jeez.
But how do I tell it what kind of statue?
Okay. Well, you see, make rock statue there. You got that magnifying glass next to it. Over on the right there.
Oh,
and you can choose what kind of stone it's made out of and what kind of image. And like you click that and you can say related to historical figures. So like if you wanted to do like a specific person, you could be like make a statue about this person. Or if you wanted to do like specify a new image, you can do whatever image you want. Like you could do a llama that is say screaming, just as an example. You could do that. Yeah. Or this is existing images, so this would be the symbol of your group or your civilization itself, which you can see down at the bottom there.
Then...
Yeah.
So, like, if I wanted to do the llama, I would just go, like...
Yep. There you go.
How do you... Is it... It's like...
Oh, two L's. Llama.
Oh.
Or you can do a were llama, I suppose, if you wanted to.
Gender neutral llama.
There you go. An image of a llama. So the statue here would be an image of a llama. And then you could do like action or relationship and say what you want the llama to do.
The llama is like... burning. Oh no.
All
it's
kinds
being
of terrible.
shot.
Most of them are terrible. I don't really know why.
What? Like, my God. Mutilated llama. Like these are all like hardcore. Fetal position.
You don't got smiling. You don't got like having a good time. You got being flayed.
Melting.
Melting. Cringing llama smeared out into a spiral, like a statue.
Unnaturally contorted. How would you even depict that?
I don't want to imagine. It will damage me mentally, I think.
What does chat think? So for those, this is our lusty llama, who is our actual llama that we own. So I don't know if we want like something negative. There are a lot of negative things though here.
A lot. In the fetal position.
Screaming? I mean, screaming could be good, right?
Screaming's always fun. It doesn't have to necessarily be a negative thing either. Maybe it's just screaming in wild exultation. Right.
We're seeing a lot of people saying screaming.
Screaming's fun.
All right, screaming llama.
Screaming is, I guess. And then you get to choose what is screaming, because like you could make a statue of like 2 different creatures, like a dwarf and a llama, and just make the llama screaming. So then you would click just the llama underneath there, right there. Yeah, and
The
now
llama
it's an image of a
screaming.
llama. The llama is screaming.
Mm.
Yeah, pretty perfect. And you can just keep adding stuff on here too. You can make it the statue have a thousand details of all different things if you wanted to, or you could just keep it rather simple, like a screaming llama.
Yeah, I think we'll for our first one, we gotta introduce the art of. Oh, we can choose its material too, right? So we can
Oh yes.
make it a color,
Mm-hmm.
specific color, which I guess chalk maybe is white. That might be good.
Yeah.
We have a lot of it, so.
Excellent.
Someone asked if there's a way to like repeatedly place items, and I can actually answer this question, and it is yes. Oh, people are saying pink though. Oh, I guess maybe pink.
It would be pretty cute.
Rock salt. I don't know.
So the ones that you have access to are up at the top. You can see like a number.
Oh, did it not?
first-
Oh, we don't have any.
Oh yeah, it must be all out.
We have the jet, which is black. Microline. I don't see. That's the tricky thing. I don't know what all these things look like in real life.
Fair. Like I don't really know what they look like in the new Dwarf Fortress either. Like
There's so
not
many
necessarily.
things. Oh, I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
Boax is this like orangey color. Chalk would be like this. Petrified wood is kind of yellowy. We'll just go. We gotta keep it simple, y'all. We got lots of stuff to do. We unfortunately
Go.
used all our rock salt on tables.
Can't spend all day making screaming llama statues, I suppose.
Well, and we have all those gems that we can mine too.
Mhm.
Eventually.
This is the truth.
Just trying to. Where did those troublemakers go?
I don't know. You can hit that little dwarf tab at the bottom and like see if they're even on the map. Actually, you know what? I don't think they are on the map. No, I guess they're just gone. They must have left somewhere. You just got the giant bat now.
The Baron Consort is telling a story.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, that's not a very long story.
No, not really. Sometimes you can get pretty cool stories. Other times, dwarves like to tell kind of basic tales, though.
Basic. Boring.
Yeah. Not a good storyteller. 3 out of 10.
Oh, another table. Another masterpiece table. I'm going to
Excellent.
keep... we were pressing play, but I'm just going to keep clicking on things to harvest. Because I have a feeling like you want to do this now while before the crops go away for the season. And we're kind of... Well, we're actually high on plant, but low on meat.
Oh,
But low on drink, too. So we need to get our materials for that. And then... I guess seeds we're not doing so hot on either.
that's fair. I mean, usually, like, what's your population right now? What's that, 20? I think you could just probably harvest food if you wanted to, just from the surrounding countryside. It looks like it's pretty bountiful out here, honestly.
Yeah,
Grab a
kind
whole
of
bunch of that,
surprised.
start making some drinks and stuff. Dwarves should be plenty satisfied.
Fish, we have the fish going. I would like if more people joined us. I feel like we have enough space and bedrooms and things.
In time. You know, I don't doubt that the rumor has spread of your destruction of the wagon there. Maybe that's turned away some
Uh-oh.
people. But, you know, you can come back. You got all these masterpiece tables getting crafted. You could trade some of those away and maybe increase your reputation a little bit, huh?
Oh, wow! Look at this battle!
Oh.
Plump Helmet
That's
Man and a
Plump
giant
Helmet Man.
Olm.
Uh-oh. That's not looking too good for the Plump Helmet Man. I'll tell you that much right now.
Why? Because it's giant, he's gonna get messed up?
Oh, probably. Yeah,
Oh
Plump Helmet Man.
no! She's
are
terrified.
pretty, oh, no.
Oh, this is sad.
It is, yeah.
Because aren't they like passive creatures?
Kind of, yeah, and they're very soft and squishy too, made out of like a mushroom-like material. So, takes a big hit. This poor little Plump Helmet Man's gonna blow apart into 1,000 pieces.
No.
Hey, she would never pass up a chance for a good fist fight. So, I mean, if she goes out, this is what she wanted to do right here.
You want to die in battle.
Right? Yeah, some nice fisticuffs with a giant Olm.
Wait, did she kill the giant bat?
You know, I don't know. She certainly saw a giant bat. Interesting. That would be excellent.
Inaccessible stockpile. What? Oh, that's a bug. I guess it would have said if it fought the bat, though.
I would think so.
But this is inaccessible. Like, this is something that happened on a floor that I have only dug into here.
Right. Actually, if it did fight with a giant bat, well, I would think it'd be pretty wounded at this point, unless it's an extremely skilled fighter. She's an extremely skilled fighter, but if she did it out in the place you haven't explored yet, it wouldn't show up in the combat report. So I'd like to think maybe she did kill it. You never know. Maybe she's really tough.
The Olm is scared too. He has a feel for the music.
A good memory. Very bad intuition. Very trustful. We got a battle of complex minds here. Oh.
Oh, there they go.
It just runs off, being chased.
Oh,
okay.
Hopefully. Oh, wait.
Oh, hey, what are you doing? Kicks the giant Olm. We ran up and kicked it in the ass.
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! What's going on?
Not very thrilled giant Olm over here. Just like the guy vomiting on the ground here. Got some blood. It's going to chase now. I think it was a couple of plump helmet men just booked it up that ramp there. Are they coming to the fortress?
Oh no. Do we have to, like, do something about... Oh, here they are again.
Oh, okay. So it's heading up through this tunnel here. What is this tunnel? This is a strange little construction here. Is this leading down to another cavern layer?
Ooh. Morion cluster.
I think maybe this tunnel that the giant Olm's going through is leading to a different cavern layer. I'm not sure.
Oh no! It's coming! It's coming!
Here it comes.
Oh! Okay, hold on. Can we lock the door? There we go. Okay.
There you go.
But it's chalk. Wonderful. It's not going to do very well, is it?
Shh. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh no! I'm not. Okay, hold on. We have a squad.
Death comes to cradle girders.
The angry unions of the lusty llama, I think is what it is.
I love it. Flawless.
Oh, yeah.
Do they have weapons?
No.
Well, that's fine. They got spirit.
This guy has, I guess that's a harvesting item.
Okay. You know what? That should do the trick. A little mushroom person can handle the giant
we
Olm.
did have an area for sparring to train them. Okay. We did have that in near the bedrooms for entertainment, but it's too late now, right? Like, they're not going to be able to do anything about it, right?
I mean, you never know. They could. They could.
I'm freaking out, man. This is not okay.
If you got the door locked, don't freak out. It's fine. Get your head in the game. It's okay.
Okay.
If you got the door locked, it should be absolutely fine. I would think. The giant Olm, I don't think. Again, I'm gonna put that in little asterisks there. I don't think it can destroy doors, so it should be fine. It'll probably just go up, maybe sniff the door a couple times, and back off into the caves. I am curious where those plump helmet men though went though.
Where do they live? Do they live? I assume underground because they're mushrooms, right?
Yeah, typically they come out of the caves and probably wander around a little bit, kind of like those troglodytes, except a little less aggressive.
I guess my question is, the question is the. Oh, it doesn't lock automatically, or does a dwarf have to, like, walk to the door to lock it?
Oh, it's locked right now. You see that little icon there? It's got the little
the wood.
Yeah.
Oh,
that means it is locked 100%. So we're good. Hopefully.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I should follow the. You can follow it.
I got some troglodytes on the map again too.
Oh dear. Okay, here he is. Oh my god. Oh, the troglodytes! There they are! They're chasing the Olm! Oh no, they're going that way. There's a whole series of different caverns and tunnels here that I can't see.
It's terrifying.
Uh-oh. No,
it is terrifying.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Right, that whole second stairway there.
We're
getting up one way or the other.
We have the technology. Where is it? It's like somewhere.
Oh yeah, you can see the little hatch right over there. Yeah. Okay.
This is fun. This is
Yeah.
like wild, like Dwarf Fortress shit right here. Like, okay.
Gotta love it.
I guess he's really injured though. It says he feels hopeless.
Okay.
Ooh, a petition. Should we
That's
stop?
I'm terrified of where this thing's going right now. Maybe it'll just
Wait,
go
it's
up
in
to
the stairwell. It's gonna get stuck in the stairwell because it's gonna hit the hatch.
Right. Yeah. It seems so confident, which is terrifying. Where are you going there, buddy? It's gonna hit the hatch and then turn around and go back down to the caves, right? Yeah. Yeah, most likely. Is it going down now? No, it's still going up. I'm sure it's fine. I wouldn't worry about it.
Will the troglodytes be able to handle him? I guess if he's injured, right?
Maybe. Yeah. I guess I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh yeah, he's going back down now.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, get out of here. Get
He
out of here.
wasted his time. Okay, let's check this. Oh yeah, eradicating monsters. We love that.
Oh, that fits the bill exactly. Yes.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
Yeah, they're gonna come in now and probably sit in your tavern there, the Lusty Llama, of course, and they'll make their way down to the caves once you unlock that door. I would imagine they typically wander around for a bit and just try to hunt monsters. They don't typically do a very good job, but
I assume it'll bleed out, right? If it's like injured. Can I see? Health wounds.
Yeah, if you hit that, usually it'll say something on description right there. Yeah, he's got a mangled nose.
Oh, he's incredibly quick to heal.
Yes, his head's dented. His neck is dented. Got a couple scars. Looks like he's healed up already. So, I think this thing is good to go. Pretty much. Not too badly wounded. Maybe healed up. Things tend to heal pretty quick sometimes in Dwarf Fortress.
Oh, we got some migrants.
Oh, excellent. Up to 30 now. 30 dwarves.
Ooh.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I had a monster hunter come into my first fortress I played during the Steam release, and they confidently went down to the caverns. I think they had a mace or something like that, a bunch of armor, full kit of armor, and they were wearing a dragon nail crown, which I thought was really cool.
Wow, that's pretty badass.
Right, yeah. They went down there, just striding into the caves, and they were like immediately killed by a troglodyte.
Well,
and I found the poor guy's body down there, just stinking and whatnot, just the bones. I looked into the guy's history a little bit, and apparently this individual had gone and killed a dragon at some point during their life. So I mean, it's kind of amazing they came in and died in such a pitiful fashion against a single troglodyte. Oh well, bound to happen.
We've got a human, which I find the humans look so interesting in comparison to the dwarves. Like
They do.
They look very strange.
The dwarves got these big old bulbous heads.
But they look normal in the whole context of the world,
Yes.
And it's the humans that look weird. I like that.
Yes, that is truth. I like it. First human I had seen, I was a little confused about just because I wasn't used to seeing it. I couldn't really tell what was going on, but what's wrong with this dwarf? But it just takes a little bit of getting used to. Usually, when you see a human in Dwarf Fortress, it's just a capital U. So.
Oh, a baby. We don't have the baby. We don't have the baby sprites in yet. Those are coming. So This kiwi hen looks like a regular kiwi, but in the version that will soon come, we will be able to show all the babies of every animal. Not every animal, but a good chunk of them.
That's crazy. That's really cool. Goodness gracious.
Can we capture this kiwi hen?
Probably could. It wouldn't be very easy though, and chances are it'll probably run away before you built a trap or something like that. You gotta make a cage trap, which requires mechanisms and cages, wooden cages, and
elaborate.
You gotta slap them down somewhere. Yeah, it would be kind of neat if you could have a dwarf go out and just try to wrestle the kiwi and bring it into your fortress, stuff it in a cage or something like that. But as far as I know, that's not possible during this version. Never know what the future of Dwarf Fortress can hold. I'll tell you much.
Yeah, we are building lead barrels. Which are maybe not the best material to make barrels out of, but
lead barrels. Excellent. No, that can't go wrong. That's perfect.
Oh, a reindeer.
Oh.
A stray reindeer has come into the fort, and it was sad because it was raining.
Do you think a reindeer would like that? Pun.
Ah,
But that probably came with the migrants, I would imagine. Sometimes they bring animals, and a lot of times it's young animals too, like pets and stuff.
oh, I see. Yeah, that's probably the Baron Consort and his he's got he's the he's the monster slayer that wants to join our fort. So we have this like
Very interesting.
very accomplished. The wife's last name is Belt Whipped.
Snookos belt whipped.
Or
My
spouse,
God.
I should say, not necessarily wife. But yeah, Belt Whipped.
Oh, Dwarf Fortress. You can see the items that this person's holding, and sometimes these individuals can have like an artifact or something. But it doesn't look it. Got an iron warhammer.
Cool.
Yeah, not too bad. All kinds of armor. Not too shabby. Not too
Adequate
shabby.
presser.
Okay.
Competent hammer door.
Presser. Wouldn't really need that, I wouldn't think. Not yet, anyways. Knowledge. I didn't see that tab before. Because in knowledge, this is like all the music that this person is familiar with. Very interesting.
Oh, yeah. So he knows specific poems, probably memorized, and then
Yeah.
form. So these would be like sonnet versus like haiku, and he knows all these.
Yes, yeah.
Except
really cool.
they're called cool things, like the fragrances of music.
Yes. The sun sets on pleats.
This
Harvesters and
really
nothing
is
more.
the stuff I can like read. Like, I know maybe it's not exciting for everybody watching, but like this is like deep.
That thing there too, actually, I believe if you went to that magnifying glass next to those different poems and stuff, it gives you more details about the actual poems and whatnot. I believe it should. There you go. See, and it just tells you exactly what kind of poetry it is and whatnot. All kinds of details. Isn't that crazy? I love it.
Authored by Urscherbeker. You could probably say that better than me.
Ushwirbekar. Eresh Ushwirbekar.
Fairly cheerful.
Music. I love that. I would like to see more people. This is maybe a call out to the chat there. Anybody who's musically or poetically inclined, I want to see some examples of people trying to recreate poetry and music from Dwarf Fortress, because it gives you all these guidelines. And I've seen it happen before, but it's so rare to see somebody try to recreate something like that. I've got no musical skill, no poetic skill. My I like to draw and stuff. That's typically what I do. But man, it'd be really cool to see people trying to do that sort of stuff more.
Yeah, I second that. That would be very cool. And it would be one of those things where it's like, probably you'd run into something in your game that would be completely unique that we wouldn't run into in ours. So
Yeah, exactly. I know there's one video on YouTube a while ago, and I don't remember who created it or anything, but it was so cool. Somebody had recreated a song, and I'll have to see if I can dig it up at some point. Maybe like share it on Twitter or something. But
yeah,
it was really cool. Oh, that's another thing too I was thinking of on the subject of more content creators coming out about, since the Steam release is out, got more eyes on Dwarf Fortress and possibly more content creators. AI image generation has really popped up in a big way these days. I'm curious to see who's gonna utilize that. You don't have to necessarily draw in order to make images for Dwarf Fortress anymore. You just pop in a description and stuff comes out, and you get some pretty cool things sometimes.
Yeah, we would like to see what people come up with. Like, I know like AI is kind of one of those things that's kind of like hotly debated right now, but like we like, in a way, if the game is generating the description, it's less of the AI and more of like the game doing that work in a way.
Yeah.
We are working on Mac and Linux builds. They will take some time. I know Tarn isn't exactly an expert at Linux or Mac, so we are working on having to bring someone on for that. So it is in the plans. And if you're if you ever have a question that's like, oh, are you going to add this, or like, what are the plans for this? Check out our roadmap. So that's where like we post all our plans for the future, and we will be updating that document as we go along, and we're able to like give you better estimates on timeframes and things like that, because we are super transparent about our development. So that roadmap is a living document that will be like I said, updated as we go. I don't have the link off hand, but I know I've been linking it like in our last few Steam updates.
That's fair, yeah. Hell yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of things that we still need to do. Occasional sales now. Yeah, so that's the other thing. Tanya's been writing like some Medium articles about like the numbers and like the estimations, and then we're going to be very transparent about like sales numbers and like how we've been doing. But I know she wants to do that in more of like a formal document, and like especially after the first week, we're gonna get a sense of like how things have been. But yeah, like we are going to be very transparent about that kind of stuff.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, the thing just dropped just a couple days ago. You've got to wait for things to settle a little bit, right?
Yeah, and Steam Steam's pretty quick with like updating us on like how things are, but also like we want the numbers from itch as well, because the game's also available there, and like it's more useful for us to look at like at the very least like the first week and then like the first month and things like that. I'm not a huge data expert myself, but this is what I've been told.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Numbers, never touch them.
I know. I do the memes and the and the image edits and things like that.
Exactly. I know how to make a llama statue. Don't ask me anything else.
Oh yeah, how's that? Is that done?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Or I know we ran out of stockpile access. Someone couldn't access our stockpiles for some reason. We want to maybe put the llama statue in the tavern, right?
Be a good place for it, right? The lusty llama statue. I would think. Have you tried setting up hotkeys at all? To try to like zoom around the map? They're really handy. Like I'm bad about setting things up, but you get used to it, and it makes navigating around a lot easier, say. But
I'm very bad about that because I'm spoiled with having the mouse controls. Here it comes!
No, I hear you. Excellent. I really like how the statues, before you place them, it's like a statue with like a cloth over it.
Yeah, it's like an unveiling at a museum.
Right, I thought that was really funny.
It'll probably take some time because it's heavy, I assume. And they've got to carry it down the stairs.
Unless you get a strong dwarf hauling, it might be 2 shakes.
Oh, here it is. Hey, our llama statue.
Wondrous.
Our screaming llama.
There you have it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the llama's screaming, a rendition of the Ochre Ocean. That's what it's called. This particular image of a llama screaming is called the Ochre Ocean, apparently.
Cool.
Creative.
How far are you into the playthrough? So, this is our 4th stream, and we've had 3 2-hour streams, so we're on to the 7th hour of this fortress.
Too bad. Is this still the first year? Oh, it's year 102. Okay.
Yeah, we did hit winter at some point.
Do you know if this fortress started in the year 100? I think that's the default, is to start out year 100, but I'm not sure.
I want to say yes, and I would be able to confirm that because my other save file is like from the beginning, which I would be able to check.
You could also, if you find one of your starting dwarves, like the expedition leader or something, I would imagine, it says like when they arrived at the fortress, and you know they typically arrive on the first day it starts. So
yeah,
that's another way you could do it too.
The militia commander, right? Oh no, that's the expedition leader.
I'm unsure.
Who is he?
Looks like their labor.
Or I just look at like one of the most recent ones, right? Like this guy was an OG.
Okay, yeah, if that's one of the OG dwarves, that should do it. Well, you know,
where does it say?
Usually it would say they arrived at the fortress on this date in Old Dwarf Fortress. That's what I'm thinking of. So I don't know about where it would be in Steam release.
Oh, his
unsure.
Yeah, that's gonna be something to play with. I think a year and a half is probably correct. That sounds like Correct to me, anyway.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh, the reindeer. It's a stray. I want to adopt it. It looks so sad.
Yeah, you can set it as a available as a pet. So like somebody who likes reindeers could scoop the thing up and be like, "You're my pet now."
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's,
How do I do that?
I am unsure. I think the little dwarf head at the bottom. Maybe go to animals.
Oh, here we go.
There you go. One of those. Not the butcher or the gelding one, but yeah, you can set it as a. There you go. Available as a pet. And if somebody likes reindeers, they'll claim it as a pet. And I think you'll just have to check every once in a while. If it gets claimed, it'll get a name and start following its owner around. But
oh, that's so cute.
It was traditionally pretty difficult to make that happen. Somebody would have to really like reindeers, and that would
well, who doesn't?
Well, I mean, they'd have
reindeers.
to really like reindeer. Sometimes, a dwarf will like a platypus or a gorilla or just a cuttlefish or something like that.
The llama's doing all right. She's still grazing.
Okay.
She doesn't like being out in the rain. She was
That's
in
fair.
conflict.
Uh-oh. Maybe saw a troglodyte. Maybe got spooked.
Oh yes, they were probably running about. I guess they're gone. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. What about anything else on the map? Any other beasties moving in? Giant bat.
Get our kiwi hen.
Yeah, looks to be about it. Giant bat. Well, if it's locked out in the caves, won't give you any problem.
Or it might be dead. I'm still not sure. I think the plump helmet men tried to kill it.
Those murderous mushroom folk.
Some of this. Up. There we go.
Still gathering those plants. You got a whole bunch of plants. It's not too bad.
I just figure it's like, it all goes into the drink supplies.
Yeah, pretty much. Have you been brewing drinks?
Yes, I have that on a constant work order.
Okay.
So I have, yeah. Well, I'm actually I gotta pop it up there.
I'm really liking the manager screens there. I'm still trying to like work my way through how like the labors work now and stuff, but it's all fairly intuitive. It's just taking me a bit to break my 11 years of Dwarf Fortress playing experience, trying to get used to a new thing. But yeah, it seems good, intuitive.
I like this child. When all other bonds wither, friendship will remain.
1 year old.
Just a typical thing a 1-year-old says.
When all other bonds wither, friendship will remain. What's wrong with you, kid? What have you seen?
And you're going down with the giant snake monster. You're too creepy for me. Oh, it's been tamed.
Kid with a 1,000-yard stare.
Oh no. I thought it was maybe adopted, but it's still the same. Because it's not red text, but it's red text there.
Soon. Here's hoping. Never know.
The children, they just play make believe. That's what the rainbows are.
Yeah, I was seeing that. I didn't know what that meant at first, but yeah, that makes sense for sure. They seem to like, I don't know if this is something intentional with Dwarf Fortress, but they seem to like playing make believe in like freshly dug out rooms. Sometimes like they'll just be sitting in the corner or like places with new furniture.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Like if I carve out an area, this was when I was making the workshop rooms. They just kind of like sat there, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
why?
I don't really know why that happens either. Because I mean, it makes sense in a room with new furniture. You want to go play make believe there, but sometimes they'll do it in battlefields or like corpse piles, and it's like I don't know. Maybe the kid with the 1,000-yard stare over there with his prophetic thoughts. Maybe that kid would go play in a dump pile.
I actually had that experience as well when I was filming or taking footage for the trailer. There's a Hydra attack when Tarn says like beast starvation, and there's like there's a save file where Hydra appeared, and there was different results depending on like how many when I reloaded and played it. So one time the Hydra like killed everybody. And then the other time, the dwarves all surrounded the Hydra so it couldn't move, and they all just like body blocked it from getting into the fort and actually managed to kill it. And then what happened is they had this huge Hydra corpse and like all this blood, and then all the children came up from the bottom and just started sitting there. And I'm like, what? This is creepy.
Yo, kids, go inside, please. You don't need to be out here. That's both really awesome and really disturbing and perfectly absurd. I love it.
Modern horror movies could never.
Never. I'm looking at your dwarves' happiness up top there, and like your dwarves are pretty darn happy, I'd say. Just for the most part, you got a couple who are grumbling, but
not bad.
Honestly, this fortress seems to be going better than the ones I was doing there when I was first testing out the Steam release. Honestly,
to be fair, I did have the help of like Tarn and Zach to start, and then Blind, and then also Sal. Sal helped me a lot because she saw the mess I made and then cleaned it all up.
That's right. Now you got me on here, and I'm trying to get you to go out into the caves.
Now we're gonna ruin everything again. That's fine. We'll get Sal or Tarn back here to assess the damage and help us fix it again.
What did Krug Smash destroy? That's right. Gotta get those
told you to do
faces
what?
there. Yes, I'm corrupting the fortress slowly.
Oh, is this an alive hamster in the stockpile?
Could well be. Could well be. Oh yeah. Cat's not doing its job.
But we don't want the hamster to. Well, we don't have the cat in this one. We have the cats in the food one. I didn't think to put cats in here, but I guess there's a rat right there, so maybe I should move one of them.
Not sure. Maybe they were screwing around with those shells. I'm not sure if they like maybe because it's like an animal remain, they'll destroy the shells. Perhaps I don't know. But I know they eat food.
The hamster's so cute. Like he can come out. Cute. It's fine.
Oh, they added something to the game that I wasn't too sure of. It's a workshop, and it says like an animal or like vermin catchers workshop.
Yes.
Like that. And I just saw it, and I didn't know what it was, but I just kind of like glazed over the thing. I don't even know what it would be under. Maybe like
farming. Farming.
Yeah,
Capture and train small animals requires animal traps.
That's really interesting.
Why don't we just build it?
Get some pet hamsters. Maybe someone in the fortress can like hamsters.
Dig this area out because
vermin catcher is the kennel. Someone says. Oh, okay.
Oh,
it just changed the name a little bit. Right. Cool.
That seems like a fun thing. We could get like a pest control center near the workshops, or not the workshops, the stockpiles. Yes.
Yeah.
Is it possible to keep a troglodyte as a pet? Actually, I don't know. Krug, can we do that?
No, unfortunately. I mean, it depends, I guess, what your definition of a pet is. You can trap a troglodyte in a cage and put it in a pen, or just put the cage up somewhere on display. But you can't tame them because they're intelligent, sentient creatures. It's basically a human that lives in a cave. So it is unfortunate, but you can't do that. You can't really do much with the troglodytes. Like there's certain other creatures too, like there's like yetis. I think yetis count as animals, or they might still be intelligent. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, there's kind of gray areas with all that sort of stuff. Big time. Here we go.
All right.
Nice little jet.
This is a big thing. This is bigger than any of the regular workshops.
Right, yeah. I wasn't thinking, yes, it's a kennel, which the kennel is usually a bit bigger. It was at 5x5 there. That's really cool looking though, huh? It looks like a little dungeon.
Oh, so we can catch live land animal or tame small animal or also search for it? Catch.
It had said you needed animal traps, I think, when you first went to go build it.
Right.
And I think you could probably do that with like a carpenter. You can make them out of metal too, but that's a little bit more labor intensive. You need metal and you need fuel for that. So I mean,
butcher. Okay, let's see. Okay, animal traps. Oops. Okay, trap. Okay, so we can make them out of all sorts of different metals,
Yeah.
gold.
You can make them out of wood still. I would think so.
Wood.
There you go. Yeah, wooden animal traps. And I'm trying to remember how it works. I think after they're made, you can place them down on the ground, and then people who are assigned to the task can go and like check them every once in a while. I think once it's placed, animal trapper will go and like bait it with something. Like you can set it to be baited with like meat or plants, I think, or maybe a gem, I think. And depending on what you bait it with, it can catch certain things.
Animals will chew out of wooden traps 75%. Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah.
But even a little hamster and rats?
Maybe. It does seem kind of silly when you think about it, because like you can catch a dragon in a wooden cage trap, and the dragon's just like, well, this is my life now. The hamster's like, no, this will not happen. Chew its way out.
Oh, but it looks like when I hit the catch live animal command, it sent people in here. Oh,
Okay.
wait, why is the... What's... Why is there like a person telling a story in the stockpile? Is it because there's all these chairs and tables?
I'm not sure. Is it a child? Might be a child.
Well,
like,
those are the... That's a, oh, yeah, I guess they are... Well, they're...
doing something else. There's like it's like make believe. I think there's other things too.
Oh, no! Okay, so we got live hamster gnawed its way out of confinement. Damn it.
That was quick. Interesting.
Okay, so now we have to make them out of something else. Because the hamsters are...
So I'm not very used to trapping vermin, but I think it used to be like you have to place the actual trap down. You didn't do that, right? Did dwarves just grab the trap down?
Yeah, they grabbed the trap, I guess, and I just made a work order from the vermin place. And he just went right in there.
Very cool.
Yeah. So we're gonna make traps out of something else.
Yeah, I'm not sure what metals you have access to.
Well, I have lots of... how do I check that? I have a lot of chalk still, but I don't think chalk would work.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not sure if you can make a stone animal trap. It might just be wood or metal. That's how it used to be anyways.
A billion animal traps.
Just make a billion of them.
Let me check the... Can I check my...
Yeah, there's the stocks thing up at the top there, a little button. I think you can click that and it should...
Oh, right. I always forget that's a button there.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe under bars down there. You got 39 bars of something.
Yeah, we were panic making bars of
Oh, that's right, yeah.
to give to the strange mood person.
Gotcha.
And barrels. Oh, bars. Iron. We have lots of iron.
Yeah. Okay, excellent.
Oh,
yeah,
we stole this. That's why.
Wonderful.
That's why it was hard
Stolen
for me to keep track, because I ended up with a ton of stolen materials and I forgot what we stole, because we stole so many things.
Bound to happen. The life of a dwarf. But yeah, you can make some iron ones. You have like a charcoal?
I do.
Okay, well, yeah, there you go. You should be all set then, yeah.
Because we have our
iron animal
forge.
traps. Interested to see what happens after you catch them. You can tame them. You need like an animal trainer to go. I believe an animal trainer to go and tame them. They'll grab like a piece of food and offer it to the animal. Oh, here you go, and then the animal might become a little bit more tame. I don't know.
I think we can have an army of trained hamsters.
That sounds excellent and perfectly in line with what I know about Dwarf Fortress.
See, I want to, if I do catch, and then I want to specify which trap to use.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Still a little shaky on this whole system.
But I feel like what we were seeing, the dwarves were not be minus the children who appeared to be just going in and out. But like this dwarf here, I wonder if he was. Oh yeah, here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he put down that wood trap. Oh. And the hamster's in it.
Okay. If the hamster's in it, then
Oh no. Here we go again. Every time!
It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, we'll have to see where this goes, I suppose.
Like corn dish.
Where are you, kid? Let's see. Strange mood. There it is. I cut. Heading over to that, I guess, the highlighted workshop there.
Yep, here he comes.
There he goes.
Oh.
Okay, and he's off. Going to get some stuff. Excellent. It'll be fine.
We haven't had anything bad happen yet in terms of how can someone be so consumed by hate? Again, this is a child.
4-year-old child. How can someone be so consumed by hate?
That child ain't right.
They see some stuff and say they're dwarves.
Oh.
There you go. Brought back one piece. Off to grab something else.
It's just taking stuff from all my stockpiles. I don't appreciate it, but
2 pieces. Is that it? Are they making it now? Keeps muttering. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think this kid's all set. Yeah.
He took the alpaca wool cloth and the applewood logs and the kaolinite.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Should be a wooden artifact, I would imagine, with some kaolinite and alpaca wool cloth touches to it. I would think, if I'm reading that correctly.
I feel like when these dwarves have like, oh no, everything's all right. He's happy again.
Wonderful.
Okay, good.
Perfect. Maybe just a little jostled up by the strange mood here.
Disdain self-control.
Who needs it? Proper dwarf.
Oh boy, what's going on? Oh no, the giant bat's still alive, and now he's fighting the troglodytes. What's happening?
That poor troglodyte. It's not going to end well. Giant bats are tough, typically.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's a troglodyte hunting party. They're off to hunt themselves down a giant bat from the looks of it. Got a whole bunch of them.
Wow.
Cave
In the
spider
mud.
In the mud, nonetheless, yeah. Just down
Seriously
here in the tunnels.
injured.
Mud. Uh-oh.
And that's troglodyte blood, so I think the bat's winning.
Uh-oh. Never know. Never know. I'm rooting for the trogs in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 of them. Okay. Hey,
ooh, an earring.
What earring? He offers it to the closed arena.
That's
the closed
us.
Arena.
That's
okay,
us,
okay.
yeah.
There you go.
I don't know why. I didn't come up with that name.
Ah, yes, just went with a random one. That's fine. A closed arena. It probably means something to the dwarves. We just don't understand it. Ah, an applewood earring. All craft dwarfship is of the highest quality. It's encircled with bands of alpaca wool. Its object menaces with spikes of applewood. On the item is an image of 2 thick crescents in kaolinite.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Pretty earrings.
Not too bad, not too bad. I imagine if you wanted to, I mean, the kid offered it to your group, so you could probably trade that away for a pretty penny too, if you wanted to. You know, those merchants come next time you want to apologize to them, you could be like, here you go, an artifact.
Oh, I didn't check the price. How much? 2,000. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, we have our this one is worth 8,000 question mark. The
Not
hematite
bad.
one with the depiction of the battle.
Right, the goblin with his nose being ripped off.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I pay more for that. Very interesting. Nice little touch.
Back to the battle.
Oh gosh.
Oh, see, there's more caves. They're all going this way.
Yeah. Heading down the slope over there. Trying to hunt that bat down, maybe. Unsure.
They better be careful they don't run into that Orn again.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I lost them.
Heading off somewhere out into the darkness, I guess.
Ooh, Crundles.
Oh, I'm interested to see those.
Bobcat.
A bobcat.
Oh, here they are. Do we have to lock the door again?
I don't know.
This
Crundles
is
are kind
so
of little.
interesting.
They're little guys. They're little tiny things, like the size of a cat. They're probably fine. They got horns and claws and stuff, but
They
I
look
mean,
like little devils.
yeah, well, they're tiny. They're tiny little guys. It won't be a problem.
I don't know if I
Crundles
believe
are
you.
fun. No, they are really tiny, and like one-on-one with a dwarf, they don't stand a chance. But, there was a whole bunch of them. For the most part, they should be fine. They shouldn't be that big of a deal. Of course, I'm sort of inept with Dwarf Fortress at times and overconfident most of the time. It looks like they're leaving. There they go. They're off.
Yeah,
off and away.
Off to the... It scares me, though, because now it's just revealed, like, there's a billion things, like...
Yeah.
out there. Right below.
All kinds of stuff. Typically, like, those Crundles just left, and after they all file off the map like that, something else will pop up somewhere. Only a couple of creatures will be on the map at a given time, typically, so... something else may have just popped up somewhere now that they've left. Just a heads up. You never know. Could be more Crundles, troglodytes, giant cave spider. That would be bad.
There's the bobcat.
Just a little bobcat. That's nothing. Bobcat, some turkeys. Easy peasy.
We have killed turkeys in the past, so they better stay away. Hopefully that dwarf doesn't go and get killed by the bobcat.
Probably not. I don't think bobcats are very big in Dwarf Fortress. Maybe a little bit smaller than a dog, even.
Should we make some weapons?
Could. You can make iron weapons. Yeah, you get the iron, you got fuel.
Right.
You can make all kinds of weapons. Yeah, if you made a bunch of spears or something and armed up your dwarves, then...
Spears would be like the best weapon to choose from?
Well, I mean, I guess it's up to you. I typically lean towards axes, for the cool factor, but they're also pretty heavy. They can do a good bit of damage to larger targets and stuff, chop pieces off or even bludgeon things sometimes. Whereas, spears are good because they can, penetrate thick hides and stuff, or, if you encountered a particularly tough creature, you could skewer it right through with a spear. But they also do get stuck in targets sometimes and could be trouble. Hammers are good for if you want to mangle things, like zombies need to be mangled or else they'll come back sometimes.
Right.
So if you're fighting a lot of zombies, it'd be better to use a blunt object, like a hammer or a mace or something. But I don't know. Axes would probably be a good idea if you were gonna make some weapons, I would think.
I did make I did make some spears, but I'll make some axes too because we have a ton of iron. So
yeah, do what you will.
No, what are those? Some sort of buzzing thing.
Looks like
I get easily distracted by
No, that's fine.
Thing.
Did it say mosquitoes? I think it said mosquitoes.
I guess I could check.
Makes sense. It's late spring right now. Starting to get a bit warmer outside. Let's see. Oh yeah, some creatures won't pop up on the pets or others thing. If it's counted as a vermin, like a mosquito or a bee would, then it wouldn't pop up. Just because it would be all cluttered up with all kinds of vermin if it showed every single one. A lot of the times, mosquitoes and stuff won't even pop up visibly to the player. They're just invisible most of the time just because they're so insignificant.
I don't want a giant axe, but I guess I have to. I have to make the blade and then I have to make the handle out of wood.
Oh,
right?
that's for a weapon trap. That's what that's used for.
Oh.
It would be an iron battle axe, I think.
Here it is. Yeah. Oh, it's like those swinging axes through a hallway type thing.
Exactly, Indiana Jones sort of a thing.
Right. Wow, this is so exciting. There's so much happening. It's hard to keep track.
So much. It's great, isn't it? Like that's what I like about Dwarf Fortress. You're constantly having things thrown
No.
at you. You got to figure it out.
Stupid hamsters. It's summer now.
Ah, yes. More mosquitoes on the way.
Not my problem. I guess. Oh, I see. Okay. I guess there needs to be because we have a few traps, but I guess there needs to be a space for them in the stockpile, right? I guess we can expand the stockpile, perhaps.
I'm unsure. I'm unsure. I don't really fully know how the vermin trap thing works in the Steam DF.
We're learning as we go. Ooh,
Yeah.
fish! Salmon! The child is playing with the salmon.
Why? Stop it. We're gonna eat that. Get out of here, kid.
Don't touch our food.
Just like hopping the little salmon around. I'm the salmon. Kid, stop. Food.
Okay, we're just gonna like paint this whole thing. Oh, he's putting traps outside the stockpile to, I guess, encourage the animals to leave the stockpile. So this hamster's gonna get them.
Interesting. Interesting.
But it appears like they place them randomly.
That is very interesting. I would like to test it out myself. Gonna have to.
Well, and I'm also curious, like, what the training will look like, too. So once we capture the hamsters, I want to train them.
Time will tell. Time will tell.
What happened?
See a little hamster by that trap over there, just kind of like milling around, testing a thing out. A little wary. Maybe this is the one that chewed out before.
Yeah, he's a... Oh! Get him? Oh, no. More tables. No, they're gonna like fill it up with more crap.
Just loading it all. Finally, more space for stockpile. They're all just, like,
I guess I needed
out.
more space. Yeah.
Grab the mussel shells. Just bringing down whole boatloads of the things.
Oh my god, I have so many because what happened is in the first day, what happened is the cats were free and they went into the river and killed everything, and so it was like. Frog corpses and like shells.
Yeah, that's why you're making the shell leggings, right? Is that what you said?
Yes, that's how we ended up with our first like economy items.
Perfect. Okay. Gotta make do with what you got.
Hamsters going over here. Wonder if we need. Wonder how that works. If like I guess the trap person will go anywhere.
Perhaps.
But this seems to be the... Oh, look here. There's multiple hamsters in here.
Being invaded. The first siege.
And like
Hamsters.
and rats and...
We're being overwhelmed.
This is wild.
Pretty great.
Okay, so I think we have our right. Everything's fine.
It's fine. 100%. Oh, a troll. Ooh. Now those guys can break down doors.
Oh no. Hello!
Yeah.
Look, he's like waving. Hi, everybody.
Hey,
I'm 457 years old.
I disdain self-control. And I'm over-reliant on advice. I don't know what to do right now.
This likes helping others.
Okay. Often cheerful.
Little patience.
That does not bode well. Not distracted after being away from friends. You got friends somewhere. Be careful.
Oh no. No relationships. Yeah, your description says otherwise. Sorry. You don't actually have any friends.
Sorry.
Okay, so there's probably no point in locking the door.
Oh,
Oh.
Take a little bit, maybe, to destroy the door, at least if it was locked. But
The reindeer grew up. So now
cute.
it's got the antlers and everything.
That's adorable.
It's hungry,
It is.
though.
Oh, it's starving right now. Oh God, yeah. It's got to be put outside, or else it's gonna starve to death.
But it's not mine, right?
No, it is yours.
Oh,
That's yours.
Dear. Okay. Well, we
Yeah.
have a pasture.
Yes. Yeah. You can throw it up there.
Here it is. Yeah.
Let's see. Somebody says, "Where is the forbid menu?" Down at the bottom is that little tab that you can see. It's got a lock, a trash can, a fire, and an eyeball on it. It's down in there. I'm just telling somebody in the chat was asking about it.
Yeah, I'll highlight it.
Check it out.
It's right here.
Yeah. There you go. Simple.
Yay! I feel like it's so good we have a reindeer for like Christmas. It's so good. We had
the
turkey for Thanksgiving.
Perfectly apt. Excellent.
It's a tough reindeer.
A tough reindeer. Nobody's claimed it yet. I guess nobody is particularly fond of reindeer. That's kind of sad.
The reindeer also likes to fist fight.
Oh.
That reminds me of like Adventure Time. That deer that like stands up. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
I haven't seen that particular one, no, but I can picture it pretty darn well, actually. Fist fighting reindeer, that's wonderful. I love it.
What does this want? Grouchy. Because it's in the rain. I can't help you with that. You're an animal. You should be used to this kind of thing.
I can't with you guys.
Jeez. I do like the rain sounds. It's one of those like very relaxing, like ambient rain.
I'm gonna tell you what right now, all the ambient sounds for the Steam release are so good. I get such a kick out of them. Like especially like I said I was playing in that haunted glacier there.
Oh.
And it sounds so spooky when you're up above ground. There's like it's just like this like I don't even know, just like this humming evil sort of a sound, punctuated by this like distant screaming in like these like I don't even know. It just I get such a kick out of it.
I haven't had a chance to listen to like the individual card files yet, but for those of you who don't know, we actually also have those available like individually for purchase. So if you just wanted the ambient sounds, also on YouTube, I believe that hour-long mix includes all the ambient sounds put together.
So good.
But also, like, I highly recommend if you're like a DM, the Dwarf Fortress soundtrack and the ambient sounds are like perfect for any like D&D or like tabletop stuff because like
that's such a good idea. That is excellent. Yeah, they do such a good job at. Also, I noticed too, like when I was playing, I only noticed this after my stream, but like when I had the volume turned up a bit, like when you're up above ground, it sounds different than if you go down below ground.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds more like caves and stuff. That is so cool. And then like I think it's maybe I'm mistaken on this, but since it was a haunted glacier, I think the evil ambience and the blizzard ambience was like layered on top of each other while I was above ground. And it sounds so good just to combine those sorts of things. I don't know. I got a real kick out of it.
Another bard. Yeah, so many bards. If Matt Mercer plays Dwarf Fortress, that would be very cool. We did joke, Tanya and I yesterday, we're like, okay, now that we're like big famous now, let's reach out to like celebrities to play our game.
There you go.
And we were like, oh, what if we get like I said John Carpenter would probably be a good person to pick. So I was trying to think of like famous people who are like also gamers.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of who, like get Jack Black. Reach out.
Jack Black. Oh my god, he might be tied up with Nintendo promo right now though. I don't know.
Well, he's got to make time, damn it. This is Dwarf Fortress.
Or like, yeah, people in the chat are suggesting Matt Mercer, like Critical Role folks, and that would be really sweet. Henry Cavill. He's a huge nerd. He's very does he do like gaming though, or does he mostly do like Warhammer and stuff?
I have no idea.
David Lynch. We also thought David Lynch would be very funny. Werner Herzog was also thrown out.
Oh god, that'd be so funny.
I don't do a good Lynch impression, but I feel like he would get a kick out of like how like psychological horror it gets in this game, and like I have my little dwarves here, and they dig down. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that impression. I'll save you all.
That's fair. I keep picturing Werner Herzog playing though. God, that'd be funny.
I will not do a German accent.
That's fair. That's fair. Just picturing Werner narrating like the goings on of like a single hamster in the stockpile, just mulling around.
The hamster.
Very entertaining.
It cannot escape. It chews through the wooden.
Choose its way to freedom.
It will not be contained.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Post Malone. Where can we find the sound effects again? So actually, you know what? I will drop those links because the people who worked on the soundtrack, they don't actually get money from like the Steam store, like some revenue from the soundtrack on Steam, but they do get it from like Bandcamp and stuff. So he has it on Bandcamp. You can buy all the ambient sounds if you want like the files. And then we also have the YouTube video. But I highly recommend you like actually buy the actual cards there, and then you can also access the actual soundtrack as well.
Yeah, I'll have to try to link that somewhere too. Get that out there. Really cool.
And then here's the YouTube. Oops, no. It's also on Apple Music. It's also on Spotify. But I think anyone that is vaguely familiar with like music platforms, Spotify doesn't really give a lot to the musicians. Another thing that is really important is if the soundtrack sells a bunch, we are going to look into doing a vinyl, which I know a lot of people have been asking for, and I think really that would be really cool. And another thing people are asking for is when we do adventure mode updates, to do another soundtrack for adventure mode. And again, I think like obviously if the demand is there, we will do more music, and hopefully we can get like Simon and Dabu on for that as well. That would be really cool.
That's so exciting. They did such a good job on the tracks in this game.
Oh yeah, they really did. And like they did, like I know Dabu especially did like so much research into like the Dwarf Fortress community, and like about like had all of Tarn's old music and stuff, and just like played completely off of that. Like he wanted it to be very like reminiscent of just like the twanging, the guitar, and just like the very simple like ambient sounds and stuff. So yeah,
excellent. Yeah, it came out really good. I just love the way it mixes with the ambience and stuff. It's great.
And it's not like it's playing all the time either, which I like. Like I like how it comes in and out of the game.
Yeah, it's really good. And then also like I heard that tavern song there. I forget the title of it. That one where like it's like spoken in the dwarf language there.
Oh, Drinking Industry, yeah.
Yeah. That one started kicking up like when the dwarves were in the tavern.
Yes, yeah.
See that person walking around.
There's an elf in here.
An elf dancer. Okay.
We have not had... Oh, look at that. A performance troupe. The Granite Deaths are visiting.
It says attend meeting. I think they're probably going to come and try to live in your fortress.
Wait, what?
Yeah, up at the top there, this individual here is going to attend a meeting, which usually means they're going to meet with somebody, probably your leader, and be like, hey, can our performance troupe live here? That might happen. I don't know.
This elf is a legendary craftsman, like in several areas too. So I feel like that would be good if we had them.
Pretty interesting. What does this person have? Items? Like
water covering?
Nothing. They're naked. They're naked. They're covered with water.
Oh, they're naked. Oh. Because they were outside in the rain. They're full of water, I assume.
Yep. Soaked head to toe. No clothing to speak of. Going to demand a meeting with your leader, being like, can I live here?
Oh no! Ooh. What's going on? What are these?
Yeah, those goblins are part of the troop, probably.
Oh, they are. They're goblin dancers. Oh my god, Wonderful. This is so weird.
Excellent. I love it. They appear to be naked too. Perfect. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a dwarven nudist colony before long. Quite a few naked people walking around. It's just kind of the that's the way they kind of draw the attention of the locals, I suppose. Very clever. Good job. Goodness. Exotic dancers.
Oh look, Tekid. We have a Tekid in here. We have. Oh right, I forgot about the troll. Wait, are all these dancers naked?
I kind of looks like a lot of them are. A whole bunch of them. Oh, you got a petition up in the top left there. That must be somebody asking. Oh
yeah. Bring him on.
Come on in. And find some clothes while you're at it, huh?
Yeah, all these 2 lovers, 5 children. Someone was asking about poly relationships earlier, and yeah, so this is an example of there's poly relationships in Dwarf Fortress. There's trans dwarves. It's all in here.
Super neat. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I saw the multiple lovers things when I was playing the other day too.
Oh, it's that kind of dancer. People are saying.
Mm-hmm.
Someone also asked slightly earlier ago what music you use for your videos.
For my videos, well, I mean, I hire on musicians a lot of times. I use a lot of music from Ivan Dutch, who I link in the videos that I use, and I always extol this guy's creativity. But I don't know how to put a link or something like that.
Oh yeah. If you want to send me the link, I can share it because I think we have like links turned off.
Okay, here.
And I can post it.
But yes, I use a lot of music from Ivan Dutch. He actually wrote a lot of the music for some of my series, especially like Scorch Fountain, and I'm working with him right now actually to create some new music.
Ooh.
I love like commissioning music from people and just seeing like what people could do. I get such a kick out of it. But I also use a lot of music just from like YouTube has like a sound resource, and you could just download so like royalty free music and stuff. Here, let me see.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I get such a kick out of like hiring people on for different things like art and voices. I really like hiring voice actors because it's just cool. There you go. I sent a link over in Discord.
Perfect. So this is the composer that Krug Smash works with for his videos. If you're curious about checking it out. Yeah, trans dwarves have been in here for a while. That was a Tarn creation, and we love that.
Heck yeah.
Oh, some of these goblin dancers have children too.
Oh.
I can now reside in the Cradle Girders, which is the name of our fort. That was satisfying.
That was satisfying. Wonderful.
Very satisfied. But what kind of dances do they do? I want to know about that.
I don't want to know until they get some clothing on. Put something. Here's a robe. Take the robe.
Ooh, a book's on the floor. Someone just dropped a book?
Oh, that's cool.
A 49-page guide entitled "For the Love of the Forest."
Okay. Maybe one of the elves, perhaps.
Is this like a subtle way of saying we shouldn't be cutting down any more trees? Because there are some wooden things about.
Just trying to drop hints, subtle hints like that. Oh, I'll just drop this book right here.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hello. A human maceman.
Okay. Amak. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to Cradle Girders. You got a population of 45 now,
wow.
huh?
Oh dear, this is too... Well, all those people just boosted up the...
Yeah, how many people were in that entertainment troupe exactly? Was it a big group?
Yeah, it was like well, now they're in ours, right? I guess.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah, so all these dancers,
God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Holy hell.
These came before, actually. Yeah, all these people came at once.
Excellent.
They were about 15. And they all have instruments, right? Or, no, that just says they're a performer.
Ah, yes. Some of them might.
I think it's because of the llama statue, to be honest.
You know, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's a pretty nice statue. They've heard the stories of the screaming llama.
We are going to be uploading the VOD onto our YouTube. If Krug Smash wants to upload a version on his YouTube channel, he's more than welcome to. There's a lot of people in this tavern. It's a good thing I made all those tables and chairs. We might need to place a few more.
Possibly, possibly.
It's like when you have too many guests come than you were expecting.
Yeah, exactly. You got your dwarves unfolding chairs. We got this thing over here. It's kind of a bench. It's not too comfortable, but try to make do.
So if you go to keep building after placement, I think that is how you place multiple. Yeah, you can place multiple pieces of furniture. So if you're building like a lot of bedrooms, or like what I'm doing, where I'm just adding like seating really quickly. Upload the world saves? You would want to do that? You would want to like actually like, would that be helpful? Because I could.
I think people would be into that. You know, you watch his streams and afterwards you could download the world and continue playing.
Fix my mess. I would love to see that actually. See like, okay, how did you solve all my problems? And how did you deal with the I would say this is a pretty good fort. I mean, like, it's not pretty, but as far as like eventful, it's like really good. Oh no.
It's really not bad, honestly. Like, again, you know, looking towards your dwarves' happiness, it seems to be working out pretty darn well.
The turkey is fighting with the dog.
That's about right.
And what is that?
Pile of bones.
Oh, we had a badger attack. I forgot.
Bound to happen. Hate to see it.
People would want to save just for the Lusty Llama. Not only do we have the Lusty Llama, but remember we have the lustful guards of the Lusty Llama as our squad. I forget what it's called. Yeah, Unions of Lust. Something like that. Maybe we can actually get someone with combat experience as a part of that team, and then eventually...
One day. We'll get there.
More people want to live here. Okay.
More entertainers. It's just gonna be a bard fortress.
Bard fortress, yeah. I like that. Well, and then we can give like all the fancy earrings and amulets to the dancers, make them wear the artifacts, and then we'll have like special.
It's gonna be exponential growth. You're gonna get all these talented entertainers in here, and then more visitors are gonna show up. And
well, and if they're all poly and shit, they're gonna like make more babies. And not implying that all poly people just make a baby, but I'm just saying like there's a good chance that
all these interwoven relationships, something's gonna happen.
Something.
Heck yeah.
I do want to keep an eye on that troll because I know we kind of looked at him and then got distracted by the.
Glanced a couple times.
We're like, it's fine. Okay, we have troglodytes, we have hens, but we do not have.
Well, yeah, just one troglodyte. That's fine. Not gonna cause no trouble.
No, the hamster got out again. Another poet is. Oh Jesus. Okay. Yes.
Population.
Come on in.
Population of 48 dwarves now.
Oh jeez.
11 drinks. I mean, the drink stockpile seems stable because there's more bards. 49.
It didn't even say it got a new wave of migrants. It's just people, I guess. Should I make more drinks?
I guess it's probably fine. It does seem pretty stable at 10 or 11. I mean, as long as if it drops any lower, you might be in trouble, but...
We do have all those plants and things. Are the drinks used to cook? No, the drinks, I think, are just straight up, like, nutrition in and of themselves. If I'm not mistaken.
Hell if I know. I've heard a couple people say that, like, because it used to be in, like, Dwarf Fortress before, drinks were set to not be used in cooking, but you could turn that on, so people would grab a barrel of drink and then cook it. But I don't know. I will assume it's set up the same way. It shouldn't be a problem.
They very well may be, yeah. That could be what's happening, because we're also low on meat, but we're high on fish. So theoretically, they should be eating the fish.
Fish is good. Fish is good. They use them in meals, yes. Let's see. I don't know.
Needs empty foods. Oh, I don't have enough food storage bins for the drinks, I think, is what's happening.
Oh, like that makes sense, yeah.
But I can just place those like anywhere? the food storage
Well,
bins, or should I put them specifically like in this area where my food stockpile is?
oh, as long as you have empty barrels made, they'll throw a drink into a barrel once it's created, and then automatically bring it to that big stockpile right there. So it shouldn't be a problem. Anybody who wants a drink will just go down there, grab a drink.
I think. Oh, and we also had the barrels near the tavern. That was also, yes, we had this here. So we can make another one. We probably need to expand this area, I think, because now the tavern is becoming much more busier than we had started.
Once you get a microwave, you're up to 55 now.
I know, we have to like double it.
Oh my goodness. There we go. More llama statues.
Yeah, we're gonna need to commission a few different ones, like different expressions and things like that.
Yes. Get all the llamas. Laughing llamas.
Ooh. Oh no. Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay. We need a priest.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. I haven't happened this one, and I haven't had this happen in Steam release yet. But yeah, you got a lot of people who are part of this religion here
Oh, the
in your
communion of
fortress
ashes, the
now.
religion.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now you need a location, a temple location, so that they can worship appropriately, I suppose.
I guess so. I guess I have no choice. But how do I make a priest?
I'm trying to remember how you do it. I know I saw the option in the Steam release. I think after you make the temple, it allows you from the zone to actually assign one or something like that. So
Well, we can do that.
first order of business, I guess, would be to make a temple, and or like
Maybe
a
the temple
area.
should be like near the tavern?
Maybe, yeah. I don't see why not. Nice and accessible. Don't gotta tuck it away. Might be a little rude to do that to your parishioners, right?
Bed. Door first. Done. Get away. Door here, and then do like a long hallway.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
Zach makes his shrines like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like long rooms that are gold with like a single statue at the end of it.
Oh yeah, I tend to do that a lot too. It just feels right. Gonna get the voices echoing through there. Got the center point, the nice statue, maybe an altar, perhaps a little offering place.
There's so much
I
activity
like
in
it.
this tavern.
It is bustling.
One of you
It is
get a
bustling.
pickaxe and start digging, you naked bastards, you.
Exactly. You can't just sit around being naked all day. Grab a pickaxe, get to work. Damn it.
Rose had mentioned earlier that the clothing is determined from the like culture that they come from, or the civilization, I guess. So
Oh
is this
yeah.
just a civilization of naked people?
You know, I am unsure. Naked entertainers is has been a thing in Dwarf Fortress for a while, and
Oh no, more babies.
uh-oh. 57. The population is climbing rapidly.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well, when we started today, I think you had what? Was it 20? 30
Yeah,
people maybe?
21, I think, or...
Oh boy.
Oh, Rose says they're not part of a civilization. That's the problem.
Okay. Okay.
Please tell Kitfox that they should what? I can't.
They're wanderers. Ah, nude wanderers, of course.
Oh.
Just wandering the landscape, naked as a jaybird.
Sorry to all the people who are typing various forms of bastard and having your temporarily muted. Masterpiece chalk tables. Okay, so let's place some barrels. Bed, chair, table, chest, cabinet. What's it under? What would a barrel be under?
Yeah, you can't place barrels necessarily. You can just make like a stockpile for them.
Oh, okay. So we'll just need another one.
Yeah, I mean that's something you could do. You could put like a food stockpile in the meeting hall here, like maybe along a wall or something, and just assign drinks to it, and you know they'll bring drinks there if you wanted. Uh-oh, yeah, you got 2 drinks left.
Oh,
Ooh.
no. Let's go start some fighting.
Yeah. They're gonna have to go upstairs and drink out of the brook now.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna see those happiness levels
busy!
drop. Listen, I'm making a screaming llama statue. I can't take care of all of your needs. I got bigger things. I'm trying to catch the hamsters. I'm trying to make screaming llama statues. My hands are full.
The live rats shoot out of the confinement 10 times. I think that's all my wooden ones, though. I think we should be implementing the iron ones now.
We're all destroyed.
The rats have a diet now of wooden traps.
They're evolving.
Have you surface water with a zone set for water source? No, I did not. That sounds like something I should probably do, eh? Because I do have a river right here and a pond.
They should drink out of it automatically, though, if they're if they're really thirsty and there's no other options. But yeah, you can set a water zone. The pond water is stagnant. They'll gripe about that. They're gonna gripe about water no matter what. But I think the brook might be a better option.
Is that under dining hall or pond? Oh, sorry, water source. I missed it.
Ah, yes. Water. All right, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, awkward.
There you go. Yeah, if you do it like that, I would assume they could just walk straight onto the brook and then just start, drinking to their heart's content. Not going to be happy about it. They're going to be griping. But, maybe the goblins and the elves won't mind so much. I wouldn't think.
Well, also, that's where all the you positively have to direct people from Steam to this stream right now. While lots of folks are looking at the story page and thinking about buying it. The issue with that is we'd have to simulcast to Steam and Twitch. And that's a little bit trickier than you may think. But also, I understand what you're saying in that, if you're streaming, you get, boosted Steam visibility. But because we're Dwarf Fortress, we literally already have, the maximum visibility because, we kind of worked that out with Steam behind the scenes. So we actually asked them for the store takeover banner at the top and they just gave it to us right away. So I wouldn't worry about that. I think the visibility is good.
Yeah, what the hell? I saw Dwarf Fortress was trending on Twitter yesterday.
Yes, I did get a screenshot of that too. I also saw today that it's one of the top trending searches in Finland.
Oh,
is
God.
Dwarf Fortress.
In Finland.
So the Finnish people, it was also Finnish Independence Day when Dwarf Fortress released, so they were all celebrating with Dwarf Fortress, I think.
That's really cool. Man, it's so wild. It's so wild. I've been playing the game for, probably 11, 12 years now, and just seeing how much it's, all the changes and how much it's grown since then, and I don't know, it's mind-boggling, really. Crazy. Love it. Absolutely love to see it. You're right, Butt Prince. You're right.
Yes, but we love Butt Prince. He's a regular, or they are. I don't know if he or she or
wonderful.
What. It looks like the dancers have moved up. I don't know what they're doing here.
They just like this dirty chamber. This filthy dirt chamber.
We're back to 6 drinks.
Okay. It's raising up.
So I guess not people are...
11 drinks?
Oh, right, because we're putting the barrel... There we go. I've got purple amaranth beer.
Okay. That sounds interesting.
There's plenty of lead barrels to go around. Oh, the leopard lady's back.
Oh.
That's the same one, too, because I remember her name very vividly.
Oh, yeah, that's memorable.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
There she is.
So she's back from very early on. I guess because they're also a bard. Or I guess they were a bard and now they're a hammer man. They're a leopard woman hammer man.
Okay. What is she equipped with there? Probably, maybe, never know. Could have something. Sometimes they bring books and stuff too. Sometimes troublesome items. Yeah, I got a hammer,
steel
a copper
mail.
shield. Yeah. Steel mail, that's pretty good. Okay, a warrior. Wonderful.
quinoa is a good crop to grow for brewing beer. Oh, we don't have a quinoa farm plot. We have Plump Helmet and something else. I don't remember what it was called. But we could theoretically do more farming because we have this area here that's all oh yeah, pigtails and sweet pods. Although I am out of seeds, so we're gonna have to switch to dimple cups? Question mark.
Okay. Dimple cups are, I mean, from what I understand, only used for like making into dye. You can make dimple dye, which is like a blue dye.
No, I'm not interested in that.
That's fair.
Yeah, it looks like we're all off season, and also not off season, but we're out of plump helmets. Someone said quinoa is an above ground farm plot. We don't have any above ground farm plots yet, but maybe we should now that it's late summer.
You know, something I was seeing about the Steam release that I was kind of excited about is the soil quality. Like the soil's now got a quality level. Like it said, there's more fertile fields down in the tunnels, which that's very exciting. Kind of an incentive to go down to the dangerous tunnels to farm food and stuff.
Oh,
that's really cool.
Maybe we should make a farm where all the bad things are. See what happens.
Oh God! Now you're thinking like a dwarf.
Well, I mean, we've got to take the risk. Although we will make a farm plot for the quinoa above ground because I think that is a good idea.
I mean, might as well, right?
So God help me if I remember how to do any of that.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I think farm plot is in just the building tab there with the hammer, and then I think it might be under workshops. Strangely,
that's right. That's why I get confused.
Right. There you go.
Although this is grassy.
That should be fine.
It should be fine?
Yeah, it should be. Sometimes it won't like fill in the spots because like you can't make it over like rocks. You see like those pebbles on the ground there? It's kind of like going around those, but it works on the grass. Should be fine.
Don't want to do it over the animal grazing area either. Okay, so we'll get a farm going down there, and we're gonna get a farm going way down here. Because I remember that where the little dudes were playing in the mud. Like, this would probably be good, right? Or maybe not.
I mean, yeah, it'd probably be good, yeah. Get a little farm going down there.
Mud farm.
Yeah, maybe it'll be a lot better, more fertile than the current fortress fields or whatnot. Look at all that mud there. It's got to be rich. That hasn't been touched by sunlight for thousands of years. It got all kinds of stuff in there. Primed for growing, I'd say.
Oh, hold on. Why can't I, petitions.
Oh, is it not working? I don't know. Oh, there you go. Another monster slayer.
Fine. Another bard.
Up to 60 people now.
Jeez.
3
drinks.
No,
we're losing drinks again.
Uh-oh.
What are we gonna do when all the bards revolt?
I don't know, man. Food.
That's good. No mud soil for farm. Mud is left by water. Building present. Locked. Okay, maybe I just can't get to here.
Yeah, I think that's the case. It should still work. It should still. But I guess we'll see. We'll see soon enough.
There we go. And then also the... yeah, there we go. I was going to say, I think the hatch is unlocked. I think I unlocked it again.
Oh, up top on the surface?
Because I think that might have been it. Yeah.
Excellent.
The children are taking care of that. Good job scouting ahead, kids. This is why we have you.
There you go, children. Yes, get down to the tunnels. Take a peek. See, soon enough, he said ominously. No, it's not ominous. What do you mean? It's gonna be fine. It's always fine. It's Dwarf Fortress.
We're all here to work on this together, right?
There you go. Exactly.
Oh, you can't build anything. You can't do anything down here. Quarry bushes? What are those even? I guess dimple cups. Fine.
I suppose.
Dye.
Yeah, get all the dwarves in the fortress like, why are we producing dye?
In
We
the
need
most
drinks.
dangerous.
Please. Yeah, it'll be fine. 100%.
Here we go. Start farming.
I guess
Oh,
we're
lots
down
of
here
people to
to...
help.
There you go. Have all hands on deck. Make some die.
We were
Wonderful.
making weapons before, right? We didn't give them to anybody. But
Yeah, I think so. Can you check those orders? Are they still... Are they finished? Like work orders or something like that. 10 of 10? I don't know. Maybe they didn't get done.
do I not have the right materials, maybe? Like, or the right
I'm not
workshop?
sure. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Yeah. I think I saw you had like a forge up top, so it should be fine. I don't know. Unsure.
Now, will this activity, like, summon bad things? Like, because we're doing farming down here, and then people can hear us?
It probably won't summon them, but it's an activity in a place where bad things can show up at any point. So bad things
fine.
will inevitably happen if you play around too much.
Troglodytes.
It'll be fine. Troglodytes, maybe they're here to help.
Help farm?
There you go. Yeah, come on in, you guys. That can't actually happen. I don't think. But that would be neat. Yeah, it looks like not a whole heck of a lot of seeds. I guess.
I thought I could pick them up from the top, right? Like, I went collecting all those things, that some of those things would be seeds, but I guess the seeds were the things that I stole.
Could be. Yeah, you also start with some seeds, and then like if you were growing plump helmets already, and then brewing those into drinks, that produces seeds as well.
I was doing that, but I guess we ran out.
Yeah, maybe something happened. I'm not sure.
It says, how many seeds do I have?
I'm hearing some people say that you can like accidentally cook them or brew seeds or something into food, and maybe that could have happened too. I'm not sure. I always find myself running out of seeds for some reason, but
Well, it looks like all the seeds are for above ground.
Okay. Yeah, you got access to all this above ground plants here, so I'd say just keep on harvesting. It says you got 422 plants right now.
Fey mood. I've never had this happen before.
Oh. It's pretty much the same as the possession thing. There's a couple differences. I forget what they are, but I think this one... I'm not sure. Might be a little bit more straightforward. It's about the same.
Stacking. I think they're new.
Right. All right.
Bower, strange mood.
Okay, there they are. I saw them for a second there. There you go. Aspect of one Fey is what they have right now. Okay, so they're inhabited by some sort of a Fey creature. Okay, you know what you probably need is a bowyer's workshop.
Oh.
Because this is a bowyer. When they get a strange mood, they'll go to the workshop that is associated with their skill that they have the most skill in, you know?
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
And put it right here.
Wonderful, right at hand.
Not to offend the...
Right, yeah, you gotta be careful. Don't want the elves seeing you use wood, right? Uh-oh. Guess we got no drinks.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's fine.
It'll be fine. 100%.
I do have a still. Okay, here we go. Claimed immediately. There's the child right there.
Go. It was claimed, and they're off somewhere, I believe. Grabbing some pieces. There you go.
What's this?
Uh-oh. The human poet, Ramit. Okay. It looks like maybe that leopard woman was asking about certain artifacts. That could mean that leopard woman's up to
Is she gonna
just
try
some
and steal
dirty
something?
dealings. Maybe.
Brown
It could also
rat.
be that she'll go back to a master of some variety, and maybe they'll do something else after that. I don't know. It's a rumor. It's been spreaded a little bit.
Because that is one of our things, I think. Hey.
Hmm.
So yeah, the The Crown's Rack is our special amulet that depicts the goblin being taken his nose off. It's in the stockpiles, the big one.
That's a good one, too. We don't want that one to get taken.
No, we do not. That is like our Hail Mary for when we have to like buy drinks en masse.
Right, exactly. Which, that time might be at hand. Late summer right now. It's almost autumn, so the traders are going to be here. Any moment now, really.
So, what do I wait? Because they're not building. Are they building anything that I have to wait for? Oh no, there they go. Oh dear, I lost it. The Fey Mood. Like, what do I wait for?
Well, let's see. Right, if they're off running right now, then they're going immediately to go grab something to make the artifact. So as long as they're moving, it's good.
Oh, they are. So they will build something.
Yeah. Look, see that going up here, grabbing something. They've got something, heading back to the workshop. Over here. Boop.
So maybe they'll make a bow.
And then they're off, going to grab something else. Something else, heading back up. Boop, boop. There it goes off. Just gonna keep doing that. And at some point, they're gonna stop back at the workshop there, and that'll either mean they're working on the artifact, they've got everything they need, and they're just gonna be working on the artifact, or they need something that's not in the fortress. Okay, they stopped.
Oh, they're working.
And working furiously. Yep, good to go.
And they've got all sorts of things, logs and iron, and I'm assuming they'll make a bow, right? Like a fancy bow.
I would like to think so. It's a bowyer's workshop after all. Maybe I would think a crossbow. That's what dwarves tend to like to make, but it could be just a bow as well. I would think. Not sure.
Everyone's dancing around. Uh-oh.
Surrounded by nudists. Got a Crundle fighting.
Crundle
a couple
fight.
Crundles. Oh, it said reindeer bull is fighting. Is that reindeer?
Oh no, the Crundles escaped from the hatch.
Oh no. There's a Crundle right there being chased by a dog. Was that what's going on? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, the Crundle's attacking the Fisher Dwarf.
Oh lord. Scratches the Fisher Dwarf in the left upper arm. Okay. That's not bad. They're not very tough. I mean, they're like the size of a cat. They can do damage, but they're really not that bad. They're kind of just like, I'm not even sure.
Oh, the reindeer kicked his ass.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, big time. Look at that.
He just, like, kicked it. But remember, our reindeer likes to fight.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's a brawling reindeer.
Oh.
Get at it. The poor thing. Tired. Oh, a bulky, large crossbow. That's really cool. Bulky. Big old thing.
Overcome with terror. The reindeer scared the shit out of that guy.
Major injury. Wonderful.
Oh. I'll let you read the description.
It's a little blurry right now. I'm trying to, like, the resolution kind of comes and goes. Sometimes it's a little grainy. I can't really read it right now. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's okay. Sorry.
Not coming through for me. No, it's not a problem.
This is a bulky larch crossbow. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with larch and encircled with bands of iron. This object menaces with spikes of smoky quartz and iron. On the item is an image of Crown's Rack, the shattered morass, the amulet. So the picture of the amulet depicting the goblin's nose being taken off.
That's an important item right there. This just verifies that. We can't, I'm hoping that amulet doesn't get taken. It's a treasured piece.
Yeah, this is, the lusty llama's back. Or is this another one?
Oh, wonderful. More llamas the better.
Same one, I think.
A strong llama.
Yeah, this is the same llama. She just left. Probably because the Crundle scared her.
Probably.
The price of the crossbow was 5,000, I think.
Not terrible. Not terrible.
It's not the amulet by any means. The amulet's worth 5,000. The amulet's worth 8,000.
Not bad. I like how the the prices of stuff have been balanced out a bit more for the Steam release, which I get a kick out of.
Oh.
It used to be before, like, weapons were like super expensive. Some things were super expensive. So like you can go outside and make like wooden like trap components and stuff, and they would sell for an exorbitant price to traders. But it's been toned down a bit, so I can't like game the system so much anymore, which feels good, you know. It's like more challenging, you know, and it also raises the value to the player of most other items as well. I just got a kick out of that. It's really cool.
So maybe I should make grapevines if I can then make like I can make wine and stuff.
Yeah, you can brew out of like most above ground crops, even things you wouldn't think you could brew.
I should have had this set up a long time ago then.
That's fair.
Chat wants us to name the llama. Do we want to also like give that to a vote? Perhaps the chat can help us think of a name.
I think that'd be pretty handy. I think you can name things. You couldn't name certain things in pre-Steam release, but now I think you can. I named a wild animal when I was playing the other day, which you can't normally do either. Name it Greg. Lamar's great. That's pretty good.
The things you got to know about the llama. She's lusty. Well, we can actually look at the description again, just so we have inspiration.
Well, I don't know. This person says llama, make a llama face, and that's that's a good one. But yes, let's have a look.
She has a sum of patience and good creativity.
Wonderful. It's so good. She thinks she's fairly important in the grand scheme of things. Oh.
Well, I think that might have to do with the statue.
Okay. Yeah. This screaming llama.
And I mean, like, it has been depicted screaming. Less T llama. That's pretty good.
That is really good.
Butt prints coming through. Linda's great. I love like just a classic like regular human name for like an animal like that. Like Greg's good. I like Greg.
It is.
Cusco's good too, but I feel like that's like it's like I guess if it's a lusty llama but I think if it was like a greedy llama, I would say yes. Because then the Emperor's new groove would fit. Eurysmic llama. It is a female. That doesn't necessarily matter what we name it. To be fair, I don't think it'll mind. Tina's great. Leslie.
Leslie, the lusty
what do y'all think? I'm gonna say Lusty llama is good. Jennifer, I like that. I like Greg. I like Eurysmic llama.
A lot of good ideas here. Man, I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. Too many options. I'm in over my head.
I'm gonna make these farm plots, and then we'll see. I guess we could have done a poll, but Lord knows I'm not necessarily an expert for those things.
I hear you.
Because they add so many things to Twitch all the time. That's kind of like the downside of Twitch, is like they constantly change things.
Oh yeah. Oh, so that's a thing now, huh? They made it so you can put just like a poll in chat or something.
Yeah.
Oh, fancy schmancy.
Kratos. Narrow down 3 options. Okay, so let's do this. We'll do. Oh no.
What's that?
The leopard woman is sneaking. Oh. We knew this was gonna happen.
Damn it. Okay. Yeah.
I'm so upset right now.
Well, if she was spotted, she might. Well, if she's
trying to steal the amulet. She's trying to steal the amulet. No.
Okay. She was spotted, and she's a leopard woman. I thought that was kind of funny. Anyways, she's gonna run away now because she was spotted.
Oh, the caravan's here. Damn it. Oh, this is not a good time.
Not now. No.
Oh no. Oh no. We lost 2 people. Our fisher dwarves are dead. Did the Crundles kill them? There's too much happening.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Why?
How?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess so.
Uh-oh.
The Crundle killed them.
Really? That's kind of shocking. Unless it, I mean, I guess it could have spooked him and knocked him into the water or something like that. If it's a fisher dwarf, that makes sense. Oh.
Oh, no, they're dead in the fort.
Oh? What happened? I'm a little baffled.
The Crundle died.
Oh. It just that means it just fell over. That's all it's saying. Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh.
Wait a second. Oh. Wait a second. That's the leopard woman. Did she kill somebody?
I think so.
Murderous.
How do
That's no good.
how do we put
You might be able to lock that door. Is she in there? Like, is there any way out of that room that she's in?
No.
You can just lock that door. Ooh.
How do
there
we
you go.
put a kill order on her?
Well, I have a feeling she's gonna be kind of tough.
Well, yeah,
just 'cause
she
she's-
has steel
Yeah,
mail.
She's got all kinds of armor, all kinds of weapons, but
We could starve her.
that's you know what? I don't think visitors actually will starve. I don't think,
Oh.
but I'm not sure. They don't like starve or need to drink if they're like
Get the militia out?
just visiting. Maybe, yeah.
They don't. Well, we do have a few weapons. Send in the reindeer. Yeah. The reindeer.
Get in the one-on-one arena battle, the fight of the century.
She doesn't have schleggings. She does not. Yeah, she definitely murdered somebody because you can see the corpse right over top.
Yeah.
Vomit
Okay.
and blood.
Yeah, I guess you could, if you wanted, send out your squad and just like station them on one side of the door, then just like unlock it and let them all swarm in. And like, you can take her out in a fight of numbers, I suppose. It looks like you got 2 people in the squad right now.
I could theoretically like put the bower, right? Like if we add the bower and equip the. Although this
You
is a
could.
wrestling squad, I forgot to say. A furnace
Oh
operator.
my goodness. The cards on the table, I don't really know how the squads and stuff work in this current iteration. So I'm afraid I'm not going to be of that much use. I think when you first make the squad, you can choose to have them set up with metal armor, which will cause them to grab weapons and stuff.
I don't have any armor though.
Okay.
So I
Well,
go no uniform and then I can click the weapon type, I think, is how it works.
Okay. Okay. That should work. This is a squad named the Mountainous Births right now. That's a new squad. Wonderful.
Oh, here we go. Equip.
Okay. Equip, right? Okay.
Assign a kill order. Here we go.
Okay, right. Equip. Okay, you can add a uniform. Oh, and then just say like iron. You could say like a weapon type, I suppose, right? Like were you
Individual
making,
choice.
or maybe you didn't make anything actually. That's right. We were looking at that thing before, and it said like
We have the one crossbow.
get a full squad. Somebody grab the crossbow. You get that the bow and spear too.
That's true. Let's go back and then individual choice maybe, and they just find whatever they can.
This couldn't possibly go wrong.
Cut fortifications in the wall. Shooting practice.
Oh, that's an idea too. I guess you could do that. Mark's dwarves are not my forte though.
This naked goblin is dancing on the table. We have no drinks, although we just got a bunch of meat, and we also got has the tide turned? No.
Relax, it's okay. Maybe you can assign all these nudists to the squad, and they can go in there and just beat this person down with their fists.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's do new squad, no uniform. Sacks of violence. No
wonderful.
no edits needed.
Yeah, they should pop up on here. Maybe they
They
won't.
don't.
That's a damn shame.
Damn it.
Oh well. Well,
And we need
I suppose you could still have like 10 just rage-filled dwarves going and try to kill this person if you wanted. Otherwise, I mean, you could just keep the door locked and make a new workshop area if you wanted.
on so many of my workshops.
It is a good bit.
I'm just curious what they
Person.
do.
Running around panicking right now, trying to get away. I think it's just trying to escape right now.
Haha, sucker.
That's right. Well, that's what you get. This is your prison now.
We are actually over time by like half an hour, so I don't know if it's a good idea to execute a plan. I think this will be, although I will say we'll do another stream probably sometime in the future to continue this, but also if you're interested, I can give y'all the save file and then you can figure it out.
Ho, ho, ho.
And you can decide what to do with the leopard woman with a name that, you know.
You know, it's a name.
It's
one heck of a name.
When we met her, she was also 69 years old. She's aged a year.
Oh my god.
I mean, she's 70, right? Like, she did murder 2 people, but she's a granny leopard woman.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger ending. Actually, all our stream endings are kind of cliffhangers. Usually we end up with like
wonderful
some sort of like disastrous thing. But like this is definitely the worst thing that's ever happened to me so far.
Dwarf Fortress is good like that. Yeah, plenty of cliffhangers wherever you stop. Keeps you playing.
We had so much happen today though. We had like we had a migrant wave. We are up to 62 people. Now we have an in-house naked dancing troupe of elves and goblins. We had Crundles, we had troglodytes. The troll, I think, has disappeared.
Screaming llama statues. Look, we're up to 5 drinks. We're all set.
Thank goodness. We still have Crundles, so they're probably gonna mess our day up. And
Also a troll.
The troll died.
Oh, it's deceased. Oh.
That probably happened on his own, though. I think.
Could be old age.
We also never ended up making the, wow, that live rat is not. 58 times it gnawed its way
What
out.
the hell?
But I thought I made iron cages, but, you know.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't know.
We had the sneaky leopard woman, we had the fey mood, we had the...
Powerful rats.
Oh my goodness. So many things.
Llamas.
So many tales.
Yeah.
But yeah, so... did you want to plug some of your stuff, Krug? I can drop some links for you.
Nah, that's no problem. I just do YouTube stuff. Check Krug Smash on YouTube if you're interested in the crap that I do. Thank you if you do.
It's not
That's pretty much all I
got. And like you said before, just to remind folks, you're going to be doing like bi-weekly long form videos.
Yeah.
In the future.
Somewhat. Yep. It's going to be pretty good, I think. I'm excited for it. Excited about Dwarf Fortress in general, always.
Krug Smash is the premier dwarf storyteller. You should definitely follow him on all the things. Yeah. No. I'm saying the things. You just take it.
Thank you.
Take the praise. Yeah, we love Krug. So till next time, I will announce when the next stream is. Like I said, we also posted patch notes today. We have a few quick patch notes that we want to implement because we have been already starting to look at the bug reports and things like that. If you would like to hang out with us on Discord, you can join us on the KitFox Discord. We are slowly adding in new channels and fixing things up for all your needs. But right now we have bug reports going on there. We have a bug discussion if you have just general thoughts or like want to talk through suggestions. We have help boards if you need any help. We're really quick. Someone will probably get back to you really quick if you have any trouble. But yeah, and also follow Krug Smash. I will send you an invite to the Discord as soon as I remember how to do that. Let's see. Yeah, join us here. Like I also said before, the VODs are going to go up on YouTube. I'm going to try and get those done like either today or tomorrow. And yeah, thanks everyone. We should raid someone. Is there someone else streaming? I'm always like raiding people who have like not a lot of viewers, but I also don't want to overwhelm people because if you're doing a small Dwarf Fortress stream, you maybe not want like a whole bunch of people overwhelming you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Giant group runs in, right? Much like a group of naked entertainers.
Exactly. We don't want to be that for other people.
Too much to handle. They might not have enough drinks.
Let's raid Distracted Elf. She's been streaming a bunch, and I've been enjoying watching her streams. So let's all go say hi to Distracted Elf. I'm gonna do a raid.
Thank you again for having me on.
Yes, thank you for joining me. It was so much fun. And yeah, like I said, watch Krug Smash's things, and here's the raid. Be nice.
Be
and
nice.
supportive. and
Always.
say like Urist raid or something like that. All right, bye everyone.
Yeah.